Up your game. Vivo V15 series. Vivo.
Play PUBG Mobile for free.
Zombie, Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding these skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?
Let's go. He's going for the rush. He's going to go in with that nice shotgun. And
Knocking down Unsurge. And are they going to follow
he's
up?
jumping out.
Look at Vcash.
Oh, no.
Vcash.
Going to try and get on top of Zeus. That's not a good situation.
Look at that.
He gets jump kill
Sabri's
points.
about to go down.
Down players, we don't know what's going on. AST's feet and still steady and ready to hold his ground, but he can't hold it for long enough. Right off the bat, Chopper though has the flank and in position, engage. Trust the Bros. Ah, no.
Going in, but RDZ are down. Going to follow in. We do see Trust the Post. Shagger on. Now we do
They
see
get rushed
going in
over.
hard.
Team No Mercy.
Trouble is disconnect. He's going to try and go in.
No.
Yes, he knocks
Got
one
two.
member down. Good times, man.
Oh
Good
no,
times.
KharDimaghh. No, they leave a fight. He's
Knocks
down. He's dead.
He's Danish going to die. He has burned to death. Just to say someone's going to start closing
Nice. Looking for the engagement, get the finishing blow though. He's going to get engaged from behind.
off. That one member of PMT initially went out on his own, but we're going to see Exjector coming in hard. A kick down and out. Camp to win squad wipe.
Yeah, he does have that positioning advantage and he's going to be swooping. Nice, good job with the UMP, but unfortunately taking a lot of heavy damage from Vcash.
Oh, knocks out Severus. He
Go for the
chases
1v3.
Sabri.
He's got the information, going to try and back him up. And he gets the 1v3.
He's about, yes, he has.
Oh no, why are you trying to go for the car? Going to try and get behind him just in time, but Sasura will be knocked away. ShiNiGaMi balck, they're going to be clashing with EOS, the last remaining member. From Trust the Process, fully.
RG
Hold on, get the
25.
5 teams still remaining in this zone. Maybe he's going to get 2 members down. He does get 2 members down in Fury. He's going to get South just in time by Mert. He turns it around. It's a clutch. What the move is that? And trying to brush us, like, what the hell is going on? This is like a really bad salad.
They're going to take control. They're going to take out the top team. RG's going to be out. The car explodes. And AST
pulling the trigger on top of Team Abba. So not really sure they can do it good in this situation. Abba still, they're getting strong in both sides. Don't really know which team's going to be able to take that upper hand, but Abba.
Is this going to be the hunt of dreams for Camp to win?
He gets
Or can
one.
Loki come out on top?
Oh, we're going to have another clutch, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he's very low.
Oh,
Gets another
Loki.
kill by himself. Go for it, Loki.
He's got one more player.
Rush for
Go,
it in the
come on,
building.
win,
He's
win.
holding it. He's holding. No! He got knocked from AST. Down once again, but so hell taking heavy damage.
Look
Right
at him,
game
they're going
three.
in.
They're going for the rope to shut him down, and Destro will be shot right in the head. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split, brought to you through the power of Vivo, the official sponsor and smartphone of this split. I'm your host, Maxman, joined by Imperium for today, and today is day 6 Imperium, and we'll finally know which teams will prevail and will make their way through to the semi-finals.
Yeah, of course, for now, it's all come down to this. We have 4 more games, 2 more groups. There's a couple of teams that are lying close to that elimination zone, are right now above it, but with teams like United Earth and the Destroyer just being ever close to them, these are the 4 games that are going to prove whether they have what it takes to make it to the next stage.
Yeah, because as we were mentioning yesterday, if you are in the last 8 positions, you will not make it through. But it's still not the end. You have full split if you want to try and get back into it.
Of course.
You never know, once again. But also, if you are looking at us right now live on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube, if you can go hit that subscribe, like, or follow button, you'll like that, be notified when we do go live. And also, if you have missed all the other action that happened during last weekend and Friday, Saturday of this weekend, unfortunately for you, RIP. But you can also catch up on clubopen.pubgmobile.com, and you have all the stats, all the standings, your team information. If you want to go check it out, go do it right now.
Yeah, of course. And let's, as we are waiting to get into this first game, of course we have the same. It's going to be a circuit. Yeah, we're going to see that the tournament point rule. We'll be able to go through how many points each team gets. As you see, first place gets 30 points, Maxman, followed by 22 in second, 19 in third, 16 in fourth, and so on and so forth. And I want to make sure that people keep an eye on that, because when you look at the likes of United Earth, they only need on average 5 points per game.
They need a total of 20 points.
To creep up ahead of BNT, who are currently lying in 24th place. So that's really going to be interesting. Never mind the fact that each team gets 1 point per kill. So if United Earth, they're obviously most likely going to play it safe. But if they can get a couple of kills, that's easily going to help their cause.
Yeah, because today is the last day also that these teams can influence their score. So
Pretty
points are
much.
going to be extremely important. So do keep in mind you score, like the tournament rules, I have to get these points because they're going to definitely need it. Specifically, you said 2 contenders to try and creep their way back in the top 24. It's not going to be an easy task, but they can do it.
Yeah, I definitely think United Earth, unless they really choke in these games, I really think they are going to overtake. It 100% is quite a good bit harder for the Destroyer. As I said, 5 points per game for United Earth. It's 10 points per game for the Destroyer. So they're really going to have to double the performance that United Earth pull out. And then when you look at the likes of KGSWAT or Hype, they're really they're in a position where they need to pull out a couple of very high place finishes. But like we see, Maxman, the maps that are being played today, the usual Sanhok, Vikendi, and double Erangel.
Yeah, the stakes are going to be really high today. Sanhok, Vikendi, double Erangel. As we had a lot of nice action on Erangel. So once it, like every single day we're going to have on this spring split, we're always going to have double Erangel. So you're always going to, like, the action's always going to be delivered. With those 2 maps, we're going to start with Sanhok. Really aggressive yesterday. I really enjoyed what was happening on Sanhok. Vikendi, a little bit more passive than usual. Like it's been like they switched it almost.
Yeah, but support them. Hype flanked around, got the rest of the kills, and like I said, a squad right going over them. So great start. Nepal team showing up in this game.
Look at that team move out. Team move out, one of my favorite teams in the entire tournament in PUBG. They're like the pros of like positioning in anticipation of the next zone or of the current zone. They're always going to be at key points for other teams to like join in the zone. So if they do that again on this game, especially in Sanhok, where that is so important, that's going to be a huge game for move out. They're going to have another drop with the M249. Was it also a suppressor for the sniper? So if they get the AWM in the other crate and get that suppressor on the sniper, that could be huge, especially in Sanhok, where you can easily hide your location with like so much grass, so many trees and rocks. Like, you can work around that really well. And United Earth, they don't want to deal with it. They just want to go out at sea.
They're doing exactly what they need to do. Maxman, they did lose 1 member early on to Johnny Kills, so they felt a little bit of pressure. But now they're playing it safe. They haven't really got any clear enemies around them. That 1 member of Gurk, it's not like revving your engine. That's only going to alert the enemy teams around you.
Maybe that's what he's trying to do, yeah.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe that's what he's trying to do, Imperium.
Okay.
Okay, Team 12, they're going to be sticking around for now. Just taking their time in this compound. Though, move out still. They are on the edge of this zone, and they are going to be a huge team, I think, in this matchup. Like, once again, I love this team. They're really good on their positioning.
And they're currently lying 11th.
Yeah.
So when we talk about
they're safe.
later on after semifinals, you're going to have the top 12 going through to regional finals. They are currently essentially in the top 12. I don't think they've reached their potential, Maxon, because they had a couple of bad performances in amongst those 8 games that they played so far. So more to see from them. As you do see, we are into the 11-minute mark of this game. SNG,
sneaky team.
They're sneaky team, snaky team. They're currently lying 8th overall, really high amount of overall points. But the kill points, they're only on 39 when it comes to kill points, because how they got this snaky nickname is because they would literally find the best spot every game,
and not move from
wait it out, and let the enemy teams come to them, pick up the pieces, get a couple of kills, but they would come out on top with 1, 2, 3.
You remember when they was like on that Vikendi map, and they just stayed in like the higher story of that house, and they just wouldn't move, and they were like still like what, like 6, 7 teams in that like very end section of the zone, and they just waited it out, and they got 2nd position.
Exactly.
Like, it was just perfectly played by them, and that's what you got to do. Like, is all you aim for kill points, or you aim for positioning points. Positioning points always going to be way more rewarding, and sngclub definitely understood that.
At this stage of the game, like, play to your strengths. You know, some teams are more aggressive, like the likes of Rose, that have the strategy, that have the good instincts to flank around at the right time.
Doesn't always pay off. They got
other teams like SNG, they just like to play it safe
and wait it out.
Be tactical, strategical in their position on the map, and then as you said, wait it out. We do see that SNG looking pretty good, moving in. Sorry, Nova. Bandit has some fantastic plays, clutch plays throughout this tournament so far, looking to repeat this process. Eyes up, the members of SRY. Smokes have gone out. They did take a little bit of damage. They have the high ground, but they don't have that much protection.
The zone is going to go against them. It's going to be moving in. Nova, they just got to keep this location, and they should be able to get the upper hand on the side of Team Sorry. They got also limited resources. They got no really high cover if they want to try and make it down that mountain. So definitely not a good situation to be in. Also, Team Sorry, they did take 2 chicken dinners. So still, they have a lot of mental resources. They can carefully try and turn this situation around, as they're just going to try and peel back, I guess, on the flank of the mountain and try and surround maybe Nova from the other side. But they just don't want to really take that fight head on.
Yeah, of course, Nova and SRY, both Chinese teams. China against China in this battle, as you do see Krasava
SNG and Sorry
ducking down. Okay, so it's SNG, Sorry, and Nova in similar areas of this map. We could see 3-way tie. 3 top teams in this tournament so far. Could spell good for the likes of United Earth and Hype if these top teams are taken out early on.
He has the bush, he has the vision on Team Sorry, but once again, it is SNG. Do they want to pick the fight? Bloody does definitely want to do so.
Sees it.
He does get him a little bit of an angle. Bloody once again going to get the finishing blow on one member of Team Sorry. 3 members still up and going. Nick going to be on his knees.
Now they're going to
he has third person view. He might try and flank it around, but though Shocklock is around the tree, let's get one member down. SNG doing a really good job in this fight. Sorry, one more member remaining, but they still turn it around pretty nicely, pretty even overall, but SNG is still 4 members strong, and that's going to be Sorry going to be taken off the surface of the Earth Imperium.
I felt that SRY were a little bit, I don't want to say clueless, but they were uncertain about what to do. Yes, they were kind of being flanked from a distance by Nova, so they kind of felt isolated. And then SNG came through, and SRY were like, what do we do?
SRY didn't see them. Like, SNG once again just snaked it through.
And it's actually great to see SNG being a bit more aggressive. In previous games, they could have ignored that and have gotten into a vehicle and moved into the safe zone. But it's nice to see them battling, as we are going to see SNG are going to follow it up by looking to take out Nova.
Just perfect name, Bleak Snake against Nova, just going to be taking his time. Bandit, though, a huge player in the last few games for Nova.
CJ looking to be healed up by Bandit. AY is in a distance, full health. They've got to see. They do see the high ground is going over to Nova, but SNG, as you said, are flanking around. Zhao does see what's going to happen.
SNG's always been really good into splitting their forces to try and engage and flank up.
Oh, see,
that's the best view. You can't see him. Going to try and rush him through. Can he get him though? I'm not too sure. He does have the M4, can out-trade a lot, but though, unfortunately, Zhao and Bandit, they are ready to take that fight. One member down inside of SNG again, Imperium. And they are looking really good. They still have 4 members strong so far. And SNG, they're just going to be in a really bad spot. Bloody and Snake, they still have the zone going up against them. They're going to have to rotate as soon as possible. But Nova can just gatekeep that area right now. And they're just in a perfect location. SNG might be losing this fight.
SNG could actually lose their whole squad to the blue zone if they don't play it safe. But we usually move out, getting on to Team 12 very effectively. But grenades are being thrown out by Tim, looking to really cause a bit of hassle. You see one member has been knocked down on to move out, but has now been revived.
Yeah, it was knocked a little bit earlier right now. Just going to try and reason them back up. Team 12, they're going to be not in the best of situation. 2 teams down there. Do you have a few smokes and a few Molotovs? So if they want to try and use that utility, they can try and do so. But right now, it seems like move out. They want to try and get those sweet, sweet kill points, Imperium.
They have the high ground. They can flank
They have a lot of protection. They're flanking.
They do. They know that the fact that the smoke grenade has been hit up, that they know where they are. Tiamat trying to move away, trying to find protection. If he can get behind that rock, it might work, but he has been knocked down. And that's move out looking to knock down. I don't know if that's a full squad right now.
No, not yet. Now it is. That is move out again. 4 sweet points for themselves. It's really weird. They didn't actually try and pick that fight. I think they should have tried and played a little bit more aggressive. Like, I think they had an opportunity, but they didn't do so. They played really passive in a fight, and when you're in the open, that's not something you want to do because you're going to pay the high price, and that high price is your team getting taken out.
Maxman.
Yeah.
We're 70 minutes in, and we're down to 19.
Already.
Yeah.
But Sanhok, really aggressive.
Yeah, it is.
Although, OnyX.
Gamers of Pakistan coming out on top, knocking one member down, and you see Wolf returning fire onto Nova. Zhao, who has been fantastic so far. He got a grenade shot. He got a great knockdown right in front of him. Now, CJ.
Oh, nice solo, but the zone is against him. I think he's going to get knocked by the zone. Let's look on the upper left section of your map, and it will be Seiji down on his knees. Might be get regen back up by AY just in time, but OnyX just doesn't want to pick that fight. He is outnumbered. He's got to get back to the safety of his, I was going to say his team, but his team is down, so maybe he's got to go in the grave.
He's the only one that's
he's the only one there.
from OnyX.
Join his team in death.
join his team. And then, wow, geez, that's a little bit dark. Did you see Alpha on the side of the gamers of Pakistan knows where AY is, and that's what these fantastic scopes can do to you. They are now being careful because they're on the safe zone, so they have to be aware of their position. They've got high ground, Maxman, but the protection levels in where they are isn't that high, so definitely communication is going to be key in having all position covered by them.
Also, he had an M16, and at that range, it's just a very stable weapon. You can hit most of your bullets, and someone out of zone, you can easily take them down. So good.
Did you know Hype, and United Earth are still in this game? They are currently facing at least the top 10.
Yeah. And
10th place, you get 6 points. 9th place, you get 7 points. Max, and this is looking good for United Earth.
Although, he was scouted for a very short amount of time, but didn't get taken down, so really lucky for him right there.
Elementrix taking out AR. Johnny Kills has been knocked down. Not area the map, they've got to be a little bit careful with now. SNG and Move Out, possibly going at each other, but Bleak, Snake, living up to his name.
Yeah, the fight is starting, and now they're going to try and start to regroup against SNG. Once again, always in that grass, just not going to get scouted out. They did get one member down, though. Trying to find another one, trying to spray with that M4. Unfortunately, going to take heavy fire straight back into his face, Imperium. But SNG will be taken away, and Move Out coming out on top.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Move Out. No, oh me, oh my. No, I'm really impressed by Move Out. They've been one of your favorite teams so far. They have not been afraid. SNG.
United Earth, though.
Better, but Wolf, Gamers of Pakistan, Panic has been knocked out, as we said. That's the final member of OnyX, so he's got to be a little bit careful. United Earth going to be coming up against Hype. These are two teams in the lower brackets. They are fighting for the semi-final spot.
Yeah, they're going to try and ease their way into that top 24 position. Imperium and Team Hype, Snake and Turtle are going to be in that position. Nixon going to be a little bit too far away. It is a 3v2, but the only entry point is through that window, and when you're jumping through a window, you can't shoot. They do have the information, and that right away, you can't shoot back while you're going through that window location. Snake, that's just easiest kills in the world through that door, though. That's definitely a way better position to go through, with the AKM going to be taken down. Unfortunately, Turtle, Hype taking heavy fire, and United Earth coming out on top and showing up today.
I think so. I think that's the case now. They're still...
They lost one member, though. Yeah, one member down.
So, no, it's actually 2v2, Max. And so we see Nixon and Gurkha is in another area of the building. 5 and
AR, though. See ya, AR.
Careful. Astral Doom on another. Elementrix, we haven't had much in terms of view of where they are, but they're pulling out a lot of great plays, a lot of great kills. Now, we do see PUBGMOBILE Jr. and Mr. Hazu.
Oh, they're going to have another fight once again. Hyper going to try and respond with heavy fire against the side of Move Out. But unfortunately, that's going to be a little bit too overwhelming. Hype, though, they are now taken out of the picture. Imperium. Still Gurkha. YouTube just going to be their last chance this time around. And United Earth with 2 kills up their sleeve. Not enough, but still they're getting for those positioning points. M4 going to be spraying on through. Sorry, with the AKM. Let's get a lot of nice shots coming out on top of Gamers of Pakistan. He does have that wall, though. He has a lot more protection. Can he actually get that kill? I'm not too sure. Try and get the flank around. He's going to try and go on that right side of the building, but also Elementrix, not in the best situation whatsoever. Going to try and pull that. Oh, he pulled a sneaky on you.
Around the blue zone, took a small risk because he is taking a little bit damage from that. Paid off. And the most important thing, he's actually able to revive up Junior. Great clutch play coming out from Elementrix. Really nice to see United Earth. They are currently in the top 3, Max, man.
They are getting those 5 points they needed. They are getting even more than 9
In third place alone, they will get 19 points. That is all they need, Max, man. They're 19 points away.
Why didn't they play like that on Friday? They're doing great right now.
Yeah, but they're doing great, but they've also benefited from the likes of Rose and these top teams like SAG coming out of the game early on, but Move Out taking out one member of United Earth. Now Elementrix is going to look for 5 out. Can 5 survive in this smoke? Move Out knows where he is. It's a man situation where PMCO can possibly survive, but no, Move Out is heavily against them. In the blue zone, taken out. That's 5 and United Earth.
They're gone.
Squad
Still
white.
Third position for United Earth, though. Really feels good, man. Elementrix going to go head-to-head with the side of Move Out. Just going to try and spray, but hits most of those bullets in the wall. Unfortunately for PUBGMOBILE, with that AKM, now they're going to get flanked around. He does have one member down. That's going to be the last chance for their team. But though PUBGMOBILE will be going down, and there will be 2 Move Out. Huge synergistic plays in that endgame. And that's worth it because #1 position going their way.
Yeah, that's 11 kills going over to Move Out, and that top position, Elementrix, did well. They got a total of 8 kills in second position, and United Earth, only 2 kills, but third place. That's 21 points for them. and along with Hype finishing in 4th. So the 25th team and the 28th team finished 3rd and 4th respectively. This is possibly going to get very, very spicy for the semi-final position.
A lot of spicy action. They needed to show up, and this first game on Sanhok, that went so well for them. After, as you mentioned earlier, like a lot of heavy contenders were taken out early on, like especially Team Rose. That was a huge upset in that boot camp location. So unfortunately, they left really early on. But still, I think even how many points did United Earth get from this? Like they got
21
they got
because
21
they got 19
points.
plus the 2 kill points.
That
That's
means
21.
they're in the top 24.
They're right now in the top 24. However, it's not over till the Fat Lady sings, Max, and there's still 3 more games to play. There's still Hype coming out on top. The Destroyer did not have
Hype.
a good game, but they've still got 3 games to recover. If United Earth can be a bit more consistent with the following couple of games, yes, 100%.
Yeah, they can definitely. Actually, they're even taken over Team LZQ. I do believe Imperium. I think they got enough points for that.
Oh,
no, they're just behind.
They need
they're just behind.
They need 2 more points
They
to
can get them.
overtake LZQ, and yes, they will secure it. So yeah,
because right now, like, also you have a few teams that did go AFK, unfortunately. So that means that even if you're not like, even if you die first, you still get 1 point. Just 2 more games, and they take over LZQ. BNT, they're already like kicked out basically. They're in the elimination zone.
Who?
Team BNT. They're in the elimination zone, and they have no way of having an impact on their score. So BNT, see you later, Alligator. They will not make it through to the semi-finals.
That is a shame. The team of BNT, unfortunately, will not make it through to the semi-finals.
We have the meme of jumping over the bush, the guy in the bush, and we'll not have the meme team here anymore.
No more. Hey, we're the meme team. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're a different kind of meme team.
Okay, that's true.
By the fact that we're not funny.
Okay, here's a slight mistake. Elementrix made. Poo Poo Man, he actually shot a couple of times on the right-hand side, and he actually had to reload his gun. Never mind the fact that he'd taken a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
So he didn't have a full clip available. So even if he had gotten the perfect shots, I actually think, based on the fact that he only had half a clip or so, he was always going to be at a disadvantage in that
out-traded.
situation.
And also Move Out were like rotating around the the other part of the world that was in front of him. So they were going to have 2 angles on him. Even if he did get that kill, the time you reload your weapon, the time that the enemy team like Move Out moves on him, like it was just not going to happen. Like once again, 1v4s are possible. We saw that yesterday with the team RGStarTeam doing huge plays, especially Aim Killer. And like they can do it, but once again, it is a difficult situation. So still, like, you know what, 2nd position feels good, man, for Team Elementrix.
And just to point out, I mentioned at the start that Hype need 14 points per game.
Yeah.
Okay. To, on average, based on what we had seen, to overtake, let's say, BNT. If United Earth, like I mentioned, can overtake not only BNT, which they have, and now LZQ, if they can Hype just increase that 14 per game to about 15 or 16, they will overtake LZQ. This is spicy.
They got to keep on giving it a good try. Imperium now. I'm just checking out all the standings, and some teams are definitely looking really good. Like once again, United Earth, they are safe to go for now, unless they get overtaken completely and like just get 0 points multiple times in a row.
Hype got a nice amount of kill points.
As I said, I really believe in Hype. They got a super positive attitude. So Team Hype, once again, coming from Nepal, would be sad to see a Nepal team leave. You know what? Okay, Imperium, what are you doing?
I'm waiting.
He's getting his flag out.
I'm getting my flag out, boys. Yeah, we did see the Destroyer finishing in
the Destroyer and Hype 12. From Nepal.
They only got 4 points. Unfortunately,
they
it's
need
not
39.
What they need. Yeah, so really, they're going to want to pull out. Honestly, like they already needed to pull out the performances of their lives, but now they really need to dig deep, play ultra safe, use the huts, use the building compounds in the safe zones to their advantage, as we will see this head-to-head on this first game in Sanhok.
11 extra points going the way of Team Move Out, then 11 kills, 8 kills. Like pretty even for a team that went into the top 1 and top 2 position respectively, Imperium. So,
that's the thing. We didn't actually have that much camera time for Elementrix because there was a lot of action. But I had noticed...
They got all their kills at the end.
No,
almost.
no. Consistently, they got Johnny kills early on. They were getting consistent shots, consistent knockdowns throughout the game. They might not have resulted in kills all the time, but I noticed they were very active on the map, and it did show. It paid off. They finished second.
They got like few team swipe outs. They got Team AR that was swiped out by Elementrix at that end game. So I think they got like the few kills up their
that's
sleeve.
the thing. Like Poo Poo Man got 5 kills, 380 points.
Yeah.
1 headshot, 4.7k distance. Covered. Really great performance coming out from him, being that playmaker for Elementrix, and then move out. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Sadhag. Cool. 2 kills, 316 damage, no headshots, but he did cover a little bit more when it came to distance. Yeah. And I think that showed that, like, even though he only got 2 kills, Move Out as a team got more kills than Elementrix. So it meant that every single member of Move Out were just pulling their weight. Not saying that Elementrix weren't, but they were overall pulling more weight individually. As you are back on PAL. The PAL, you are my new nation of domination.
Are you going to like move over there?
Man, honestly, I am going to do my best to find an Nepal flag.
If you're selling a house in Nepal, like Imperium's interested.
Yeah, if you want to send me a Nepal flag, feel free to hit me up and yeah.
Because once again, like you have 2 teams from Nepal that are in that elimination, like potential elimination zone. That's the Destroy and Hype. They can make it through. Like once again, Hype winning a lot of points that game, and they can creep it back in.
21 points max, and all they need is 14 per game. That's already a jump up. And now if they can follow through in the Vikendi map, of course, we will find out pretty shortly. Yeah,
if you want even more biased casting for Imperium, by Imperium, then let's come back in a few minutes for some Vikendi action. See you then.
I love the biased casting bit.
Play PUBG Mobile for free.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second game of the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split, brought to you through the power of Vivo, the official sponsor and smartphone of this split. Once again, Imperium, we are back. A huge game for teams such as United Earth and Hype. Can they repeat that amount of success in this second game on Vikendi?
I really do hope so, especially for Hype.
Especially for Nepal?
My Nepal team, they're looking pretty good. Now, the story, even though without that result, they're still in 26th. From that point of view, and if you want to find out more information, thank you very much for that pointy thing. And if you want more information yourselves, guys, if you want to find out where the standings are game after game after each day, you can head on over to clubopen.pubgmobile.com. And of course, whether you are watching, I like the arrow, whether you are watching on Twitch, Facebook or YouTube, hit that like, hit that follow, smash that subscribe so you can get notified when we go live, because we're not the only region that of course is being broadcast, Maxon. As a lot of people might be aware, we have the likes of EU, we have the likes of MEA, we have the likes of NA and India being broadcast all around
and the most important one, Wildcard.
Well, but they know.
We're the most important. They know we're the most important series. They know. It's fine.
Anyway, so we're moving on to Vikendi, Max, man. This map is a little bit similar to Sanhok. We have seen a bit more passive plays overall, though, in fairness from a lot of teams.
Yeah, especially yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday. But then there's been a couple of surprising amount of aggressive plays in the early game come out from a couple of teams. It's always going to be situational based on where the teams are looking to drop and where this first safe zone is. United Earth, even though they've automatically moved up to 24th position, that is a confirmation based on the standings after game one. United Earth have ultimately, unless Hype and the Destroyer pull out 3 amazing games and United Earth have 3 terrible games, they are pretty much guaranteed that semi-final spot. But I doubt that is going to stop them from coming out once again with a fantastic performance of Vikendi on the map.
We are ready to drop on top of Vikendi. Imperium the other day told me I'm not allowed to say get your skis ready, so get your snowboards ready, guys, and we'll drop on Vikendi. Unfortunately, Quadcore is not here, so I guess no one's going to drop for Castle, and that makes me very sad.
By the way, everyone, it took me a couple of hours to teach Max on how to say snowboard, so I hope you can all just give him an applause in chat. Press F in chat for Max on saying snowboard instead of skis.
Okay.
Anyway.
A snowboard is only for chads anyways.
What?
Skiing is where it's at, Imperium.
Okay. In fairness, I've been skiing, but I haven't been snowboarding, so I would generally tend to agree. Hype are looking to land down around the port area, like I said.
OnyX are
wanting
splitting
to play a very safe game. That first safe zone is very much in the south area between Volnova, Winery, Abbey. It could end up around Abbey or Volnova area.
OnyX did like it was leaving and then the 180. Oh wait, my team. This is a team game. I gotta go back.
We are seeing Elementrix and Nova in the far west of this map, very close to each other. Could see an early game team fight by themselves. Now the area is a little bit larger. There's a lot of buildings, a lot of compounds, but I'm sure they would have had some level of idea that a team have dropped near them. And SRY and OnyX also in the same compound area. SRY didn't have the best of performance the last game, got knocked out kind of earlier than I expected.
SRY and Rose knocked out early, so we're expecting a lot more coming out from these two teams. It's really weird, these drop locations. Like you have a few clusters of teams though with this engage. That's going to be OnyX. Once again, you said sorry, not having the best performance, and it seems like that might be a copy paste in this second game on Vikendi.
2 members
They're
of
rushing to finish it, and they will get the finishing blow. OnyX getting another kill for themselves. Imperium, and they started off strong on that last game on the Sanhok and starting strong again on this Vikendi location.
What I'm liking what OnyX are doing, Maxman, is instead of, let's say, leaving that member of SRY knocked down to try and bait SRY, they're just getting the kill. It's just like, it's clean play, it's just getting the job done and moving on. It means they don't have to worry about that player. It becomes a 4v3 situation 110%, and it means that it's saying to SRY and the enemy team, we're ready to kill you.
Yeah, I just saw Rose and what location they were. That must be a little bit of a bittersweet location. You remember when they got that second position against sngclub? There was just like Planet Snake, not in the grass this time, but on the roofs. So Rose, they want to try again, you know?
Yeah, let's hope they don't suffer from PTSD.
Yeah, these are one of the big teams that we are looking at today. Imperium United, Earth, just, okay, shooting, but no one's there. Just in case, you know, you're never too cautious, Imperium. There might be someone in the cupboard, just waiting, just lurking.
They've already secured
sngclub is not there. You're cool. It's fine.
They're a Bangladesh team. Really, congratulations to them. Fantastic, great first performance. Exactly what they need to do. Finishing in 3rd place and getting a grand total of 21 points. But, like I mentioned, Hype, the PAL team, they got the same amount of points finishing in 4th because they were a little bit more aggressive when it came to kills. Got a couple of clutch shots off. Yeah. And if they can kind of do a little bit similar, maybe play a little bit safer in this Vikendi map, because the difference between kind of Vikendi and Sanhok is that it's a little bit foggier on Vikendi, so you really have to be precision, like have precision aim with your shots. You have to be 100% sure you can get that off. We are now looking at Destroyer.
The Destroyer, another contender of this game. Like, they got to try and win a few more points in Imperium to try and make it through. When we started the series today, they needed 39 points. I don't believe how many they need now.
They got 4.
And you got 4, it's not too much,
It's really, it wasn't the best start. They needed,
they need 10 per
average, game. They did need, no, they actually
about
needed,
10.
Yeah, they needed 10 per game.
Yeah.
They only
so
got 4.
They underperformed last game. They need around like 15 this game to make up for it, or they need a higher average than 10, like maybe around 12, 13 every single game to try and get to that 24th spot. But once again, you have other teams you're battling with. That's going to be United Earth, KGSWAT, Hype. Also, only Warder's not that too far away, so he's going to be having to that team is going to have a lot to deal with in this matchup.
Yeah, of course. It will be a little bit easier for the likes of Hype and the Destroyer if United Earth climb.
No, we don't want you. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, they waited.
The rosy, you know, like.
I mean, they're 3 members in a car. Okay, it's funny, but they're 3 members in a car. Don't do that.
Come on, get in the car, man. Yeah, I'm coming. It's like, come on, get in the car.
Man, my dad did that to me so often.
Stop. Yeah, I remember that.
Dad jokes, god damn it. Just like us, what we're doing in broadcast, the same quality.
Wait, did you just call me old? Thanks, man.
I didn't say it.
Cool.
Everyone thinks it, but
yeah, it's true. I am old. But with great age comes great experience. Is that what they say? No? Yeah? Or is that cool?
Hey.
Okay, no problem.
Still really bad at PUBG though, so I guess not. Guess we were proven wrong there.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. They're going to have this quarry location for themselves. They'll be fine. They'll be able to loot themselves. They are 2 members. They're a little bit split around the board in Imperium, so they've got to try and get back together. Hype really far away from this looting location, from this next zone, sorry. And if they want to make it through, they got to get through SNG and Rose. Those are 2 teams that Hype might not want to, you know, get in contact with way too much. So. Of course, they don't have an idea of where the other enemy teams are until they come into their peripheral vision. But of course, from our point of view, they would be better off flanking around the northeast side and then going around from that side. They don't know.
But they don't know, so yeah, it's easy for us to turn around and say comment. Gamers of Pakistan came out with a good performance. They did fall short. I think the last game finished in 6th or 7th, I believe, but they did have a couple of good plays overall. I believe got a couple of kills on the board that last game.
They got the points they needed. They got the average point that they required. They were really close to it, at least, I believe. So if they keep on that same kind of play style, they could potentially just ease their way in the top 24. But it's definitely not going to be easy.
I'm talking about Gamers of Pakistan.
I thought you were talking about Team Hype. Okay.
No, I'm talking about Gamers of Pakistan.
Okay.
Keep up, Max, man.
Okay.
Listen, this guy, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that.
Wow.
I humbly apologize by his casting performance.
But still, it's still true about Hype, though. Hey, Imperium.
I know, right?
It's still true about Hype, though. Like they can, if they keep that same kind of performance as they did in Sanhok, they can definitely 100%. Try and make their way in 100%. That. Though Elementrix, they are once again like playing super close. They've been always playing super close, like Move Out. Move Out and Elementrix are playing super synergistically, which is nice to see.
Elementrix, another in PAL team, and they're currently finishing. Actually, Gamers of Pakistan going up against this team of Nova. Now they are in 2 vehicles. CJ is now on foot, looking to move around.
They're not picking the fight.
Bandit is getting out. They're getting behind the cover so they can find a bit of a good position. But Gamers of Pakistan, no, they're actually getting in the vehicle and going to try and move out.
Oh, he connects though. He's so low, Imperium. He's just got like, you can barely see the HP remaining on one of the members of Nova, and they're just not willing to take that fight. Had very little amount of cover. So Gamers of Pakistan are like asserting dominance in that compound, not letting anyone towards them.
Well, they had a great position.
Yeah, they had the compound.
They have the compound. great protection. Nova, they played a wise choice. In previous games and in previous days, I definitely think they would have been a bit more aggressive with that. But in this situation, when they didn't have the best of performance in game 1, even though they're safely positionally where they are in terms of top 24, top 10 even, you know, you still want to get a good result, right? You still want to maintain that level of confidence, maintain that level of, you know, consistency. So yeah, wise choice, playing to the situation. We are on to OnyX. OnyX were looking so good this first game, but then fell shorter than we kind of expected. They are, of course, fighting for the first place position.
Yeah, move out going to be a little bit clashing, rubbing shoulders with some other teams, though. Hype a little bit surrounding them, so Saderberg, these names though. Can you pick easy names? It makes it easier for us casters.
We do see that on Wolf, Khan, Mirza, and Vegeta. See, those are easy names to say, guys.
Voila.
You know, be like OnyX. As you do see, Elementrix. Yeah, I'm really impressed with how Elementrix pulled out a great performance, finished in second. They are currently lying 13th overall, so I actually think with that second place result, they got 30 points in total. So I really think they can climb a couple of spots based on that.
Yeah, you want to try and get in the safe location. Like, even though you get in the top 24, if you can get in the top 16, then you're going to the regional finals, and that's going to be after the 2 next weeks of PUBG Mobile Club Open Action Imperium. So try and make it safe, get top 16, then you're just chill to go.
I can tell you that right now, based on rough calculations, where I've seen the standings, Elementrix have jumped up to at least 11th place with those first 30 points. So, yeah, like I said, going for that top 12, you know, really great play coming out from them. 9.5 minutes in this game. We've seen one squad wipe, I believe, if I'm correct. I know one, just a couple of kills. Still 50 members on the board, 50 players on the board. It's rather passive, but we're kind of used to this with Vikendi.
Vikendi, yeah. Like, it's just Vikendi. Like, teams are not going to try and like lurk and try and be a little bit too sneaky, except for sngclub, which are always going to try and pull that off. But like here, when you do leave compounds, you're really open to taking damage and to be, you know, outmaneuvered. So like that's where these teams are staying in like very specific locations, always staying in the compounds and not leaving until at least the zone forces them to do so, or a team forces them out of compounds. So that's why not many fights are already coming out. Whereas when you go on locations such as Sanhok, you got so much cover. You got like some mouth terrain. You got these rocks. You got these trees. You got also the grass. You can sneak around, which is like why right now on this location you're going to have teams just lurking around. Except if you have cars, which is right now the case for Team Hype. They have 2 cars under their control, going to try and raise him through a little bit, but Hype not taking any damage whatsoever.
Oh, he's still going. He's popped a couple of shots off one member of Hype, but of course not enough to secure a knockdown. It will kind of waste a couple of Hype's resources, but very clever being in 2 different vehicles.
But Hype are not playing compounds though.
No.
They are not playing it.
No,
they just got a location in a compound though. They might stay in that location. I would recommend to do so at least.
Well, look at where they've ended up. Very clever. They were very up in the north, Maxon, and they've managed to move their way down into the deep south by the winery area. Very clever play coming out from them.
Yeah, but once again, you got the coastline, and that's just what you're looking for. And I can see that loot crate just drops in the sea once again. Maybe another AWM like yesterday. But they got to look for these locations. So SNG and Hype looking really good. I think Team AR, they're going to try and make it through that bridge. They will be also in a really good spot if they do try and set their new base in these coastline kind of compounds. I think they should try and do so. And if they do, like, you'll have 3 heavy contenders for that #1 spot.
Yeah, they do have a great access to that coastline compound.
And no one's around, so easy.
Exactly. Well, but they don't know that, see. So, you know what I mean?
It would be easy if they try and do so.
Of course.
But they might play it safe.
Earth. They're outside the safe zone. They are inside the semi-final zone, so easily looking okay for them. But like I said, consistency.
But they need to do a good performance, or they could still get overtaken by the likes of Destroyer, SWAT, Hype, Only War. So they need to play their best and try and like aim for those positioning points. Like, not even looking for kills, just look for the positioning points, play super passive, just try and secure that spot.
Yeah.
But also, once again, as I said, if you want to get in that top 16, maybe you want to try and pick as many fights as possible and try and get kills too. Because just positioning points will not be enough to get you in that top 16.
Exactly. And we do see, as you point out, the loot crate. So having an AKM and obviously level 3 vests and stuff like that, it's I don't think anybody's going to get that. I think the only person who's going to look to get that loot crate is SpongeBob SquarePants. I've had that in my head ever since you mentioned that it's going to land.
Okay, got it out. You happy?
Yeah, I am actually, in fairness. Nothing better than a good SpongeBob SquarePants reference. You know, once again, they are now in the safe zone. They're healed up. They're full health.
Yeah,
There's no
got
team
compound
around
on the
them.
edge.
Hype.
Fine.
Spread out across. They're not actually.
Snake.
What's interesting is that they're not actually occupying the buildings, which is good
It's
for.
too predictable, Imperium. It's
exactly,
you're normie
exactly.
if you stay in buildings.
Exactly.
You're normie.
But I like the fact that they're spread out
Rose
a
is a
little
normie.
bit. And the good thing is, because they're not in the building compound, they do have a little bit better aerial view. And two, if they do see
They got
an
good
enemy
zoning,
team
yeah.
and they need to go into the building, they can do that. And then they can react and spread out.
Using the full
So, yeah.
potential of the TPP
Of course, yeah.
point of view, really, definitely Imperium.
Very good play coming out
The
from them.
Destroyer in the distance, also SNG in another compound. Like, once again, very compound-focused kind of game. Gamers of Pakistan. There was Gamers of PUBG for some time, so if you guys did follow the action and we were calling the team Gamers of PUBG, this is Gamers of PUBG, but it is Gamers of Pakistan. Like they got two different names on different like kind of platforms.
Well, I think so, and also obviously we went based on the information we were given, and it did say Gamers of PUBG, but yeah, Gamers of Pakistan being represented. Pakistan very heavy all across this wildcard region, I might add, but particularly in this series of Group B and Group C, there's two Pakistan teams being represented, along with 3 Chinese, 4 Nepal, 3 Kyrgyzstan, 1 Uzbekistan, 1 Bangladesh, 1 CIS, and 1 McCann SAR China team.
Yeah. Team, sorry, they're from Hong Kong, China. A lot of Chinese teams in that top. Like, it was Friday when we looked at the standings. In the top 6, 4 teams were from China.
Yeah.
The likes of RG, the likes of Team Rose. They're just dominating the leaderboard so far. Normally you got the Korean hype train. This is the Chinese and Nepal hype train in this wildcard series.
Thank you very much, Nepal hype train.
I was like, Imperium's going to hate me if I didn't say the Nepal hype train. He like stared at me almost for a second like, what are you doing, Max, man?
Thank you very much, actually, man. That's really appreciated.
You're welcome. Don't kick me. Don't kill me. It's fine.
Move out and OnyX coming a little bit closer together. They are on foot. They're out in the open, but they do have a couple of trees.
They're going to rub shoulders with OnyX.
This could be. I think AJ did.
They saw
actually,
them.
I think they saw one
Yeah, they
person.
saw Can. Like
Now,
Can, you should have seen it right there.
Look at move out's
have a card too.
positioning. Really nice, spread across. We do see Sanhok has moved in closer to Pangani.
Do they
but
know,
AJ,
though? I don't think they have. Like, doesn't seem like OnyX has the info.
Look, they know.
But look at Wolf, he's looking at the other side. Like, he's open to taking damage over there, Imperium. So I don't think they have the info, or otherwise they would have communicated about it. So Wolf, definitely in a really risky position. He's got to be very careful.
Are you saying, do Wolf know? No, OnyX, I don't think have a clue.
They don't have a clue, that's the thing. He's got the Uzi, though, so if he wants to try and rush in that compound, that would be a great weapon to have. One clip, one kill most of the time, if you aim, like, properly. It's a really good weapon to have.
Yeah,
but they, like, move out, have 100% the information on the location of Team OnyX. But now they're looking to try and go in.
But he went back out now. AJ taking the forefront, but we do see
look at that, OnyX
has
losing 2.
Sanhok.
Almost losing 2 right now, Imperium, but though AJ going to be flanked around by Team Wolf. Now Wolf has the information, and he's going to find one pick on Move Out. Now Move Out, they have 2 members down. OnyX, they had 1 member that was down on their side. They're able to regen back to 75% HP for Mirza. Can going to get regened up in just a few seconds. This is going to be fight is going to be coming out.
Okay,
they're using the smokes now. They want to try and pick this fight. Yeah.
But they have to move across. They have to move into that house right there in front of them, Maxman. I do think that AJ is going to lose his life.
Or maybe not. Use a smoke to try and make his way up there a little bit easier. Like Wolf going to try and spam it through. He does have division on the feet. Wolf taking heavy fire down to 1/3 HP. But they will unfortunately be losing AJ in the process, Imperium. 3v4 scenario.
Look at
right
underneath that truck. Great shots coming out with that UMP, Maxman.
Yeah, able to get a nice little bit of damage on top of him. Move out, though. Not looking to really get in top of that, though. Vegito is in the car. Seems like they want to try and get on the move and not pick that fight whatsoever, Imperium. Even though they do have the compound, which is really weird. They don't want to, like, pick that fight. I think it would be a good opportunity for OnyX to do so. They seem like they just want to run away with that car, but maybe they're just trying to reposition. No, they're leaving. They have the position.
No, I actually like what they're doing, Maxman, because
they got killed too. It's 3v4. Oh, you see, that's a mistake because they're taking heavy fire right now, Team OnyX. That's not the kind of move you want to try and pull off. United Earth, though, in that compound, not taking any shots whatsoever. They're playing super passive, as we mentioned earlier, Imperium. But OnyX, I think they could have pulled a way better fight there.
If it was any other day, any other game, overall, I would agree. But when you look at the perspective of the fact that OnyX are trying to fight for that overall first place finish, in terms of the pride, confidence, etc., if they can overtake RGStarTeam. They had a bad performance first game. They're going up against MoveOut that finished first in Sanhok. Play to your strength. Don't pick a team fight, even if you think you can win it, unless there's that 100% situation. They've got to kill. MoveOut are down to 3 players. If OnyX stay as a 4-man squad, that's going to be an advantage down the line. So it's not. It doesn't have to always be about that 30-second moment. You've got 5-10 minutes down in the game as the safe zone is moving in ever closer.
Yeah, that's also the thing. The zone was moving in against Team MoveOut, so I think that's why there was a big opportunity for them to take that fight. But they played it passive, and the point you brought up was actually a really good point. Like they do want to try and play it safe towards the late game, which is what you're expecting of most high-tier PUBG Mobile and PUBG in general kind of gameplay. Is just play passive early, try and get as even as a stuff as possible, get really good positioning, then pick the fights.
Plus, it kind of really makes sense when we look at the play style and the points that OnyX have gathered, Maxon, as SNG could be coming up against AR.
Johnny kills
AR
on the front line, as always.
Of course, Johnny kills. But just to quickly finish that, like, OnyX only have 6.25 kill points on average per game.
Ooh,
so
can't only get kill from MoveOut on side of United Earth. They're going to be clashing right now in Pyramid. Not a good fight for United Earth. They're going to be having one member down right away, but he's just going to be peeked down. They are in that location, so he's going to be able to regen him back up. But MoveOut, they do not have any extra kind of cover. They have the info, though. They saw it.
Green, they know that AR down there. AR have a low ground position. Bleak Snake looking to cover from the west side of that area, but you've got to be careful of Ursa. You got to be careful of Fester. Now look at what KGSWAT is doing.
Yeah, he's doing a great move.
Look at what KGSWAT is doing. Fantastic play.
That's just a perfect positioning, perfect attempt to try and flank them around. Snake will be put down on the side of SNG, though. He's turned it into a 4v3 scenario in Pyram. They're looking to try and pull the trigger. 2 members down on the side of a team SNG, but now KGSWAT is just very far away. And Johnny Kills gets another one with Festa up their sleeve. This has turned into a 4v1 Imperium.
Back down.
And SNG not looking good.
Yeah. So SNG down to 2 players, 1 man knocked. KGSWAT is the only one with full health. I believe it's going to be a 4v1 situation.
Maybe he can try and use this, actually. Look at that there. Going to try and pull the trigger. There he is. Going to try and get over on top. He just bet Festa down on the ground. But now he's going to get flanked from 2 different locations on the left, on the right. 2 angles of fire. A little bit too overwhelming. That's going to be SNG swooped out in the second game on Vikendi Imperium.
SNG once again not having a good performance.
Good performance, yeah.
In the
they got 3 wins, and like today is just not their day.
Yeah, SNG, like they're 8th overall. They could climb a couple of positions, but definitely not really pulling out too good. Gamers of Pakistan going up against United Earth. Let's see if United can survive this shootout. 1 member knocked down. That was 2 members, but looking to be revived. We could see Hassini being taken out because I don't think it'd be worth trying to look to revive him because they need to fight for that safe zone. Great shots coming out from Yaman.
Why did he move over? Unfortunately, just got peeked down in Pyram. They just have easy fire.
It was just great UMP shooting come out from Yaman. It was just a couple of shots here, a couple of shots there. Get that right aim. Boom. Job done. 1 man down. United Earth feeling the heat once again.
We have 5. I don't know where more Elo Wild is at right now. It's more towards on the left side of that zone, though. Sorry, going to be clashing and rubbing shoulders with Elementrix. Sean just arriving in that compound again, punished to do so. Sorry, this is going to be now turned into a 3v3 unless they do regen Sean, which does seem like that will be the case in Imperium.
Yeah.
You know, like now, there's going to be a really interesting clash. They are on the edge of the zone, so no need to force out of this compound. But they're fine. Yeah.
So it's 4v3 situation. We do see that Junior and Orange.
United Earth getting swooped out by Nova.
Area. Sean and Mr. Hayazu. Grenades being shot at Alex, not quite connecting effectively, but just looking to do a little bit of damage now. Chocolo looking to throw out those grenades, cause a little bit of hassle, and reposition in the right moment for Elementrix. Let's see how they do. They're all moving in around. Elementrix 4 against a 3-man SRY. This is looking pretty good for actually SRY. I think they're a wise choice going up against 3-man. But fights going around. Rose looking to
Pakistan, what are you doing, my friend? They're just rushing in this compound. Now, it looks like we had 1 member Alpha just ready to set foot on that compound. But he's going to get 1v4 right there. That synergy was just non-existent for Gamers of Pakistan. They did also, I have to mention, they did spawn in as 3 members, so they already had that disadvantage. Right now, Yeah, look at that spray
Xiaozi.
from Xiaozi, not taking anyone down. But then that synergy once again. Games of Pakistan not communicating on that engage and just kind of being all around the place.
Also, it's just it's that risk of being in one vehicle, and it just didn't pay up. Look, at the end of the day, they got it out of there. They still have a couple of members strong, so it's looking pretty good. Look at the Destroyer, Maxman. They're still in this game. This is a much better performance from them. They haven't had any kind of heat on their side, but they are getting those points that they need to in the overall standings. Just need to get past another couple of teams.
Rusen going to be using that medkit to get 100 HP right back up in Pyram, but the zone is moving against it, and it is ticking hard right now. So the zone is not a place you want to stay in because, like, at this point, it's just going to be extremely punishing to stay in there for an extended period of time. Though OnyX going to be clashing and rubbing shoulders with the Destroyer.
Okay.
To get OnyX on the ground. Mirza, though, Vegeta going to try and regen back up. Maybe not the kind of scenario you want to pick because they have members also over there in the distance, and that's move out. They might want to try and ease his way into that fight. But OnyX, they just once again super split and just not going to the advantage Imperium.
For now, but it's not over till Fat
grenade would be
Vegeta
lit,
moving in. Mirza moving in from the left-hand side, but Khan looking to shoot out quite effectively. Great play coming out from Kishin.
They're going to use a smoke there to try and block out their line of sight. Nicely done. But though OnyX, they're going to try and get to that car. I think they could try and reposition towards Cannon Wolf. I think that would be the best situation to be in it if you are on their side. They're going to go back over to this other fight. It's been happening for the last few minutes in Pyram, and that is Team Sorry versus Team Elementrix, and they're back to 4v3. Like, bro, he's rushing in. I want to be a part of this. Why didn't you invite me?
Suddenly, look how quickly Sean and Mr. Housing react to that situation.
Yeah, Elementrix going to be third-partied over by Team Rose, and they're just throwing all of their grenades. They're throwing heavy power utility with those makes to try and rush in, though. Elementrix, they got one got Rose down. Look at that. Nice was the Uzi. Nice spray on top of Elementrix. Now Elementrix Rose are going to be using one member once gone on their knees, two members down on their side. Though, what are you doing, Rose? You got all of the team of Team Sorry just around the corner. He didn't have the information, and Rose is getting taken out.
Yep.
They tried to third-party that fight, and they are the one who got swooped out first.
And did
that
you
is
know
huge.
that
they're 10th position?
Elementrix survived with all four members of their team.
Yes.
But like I mentioned, when the second that Elementrix heard the sound of a car, they instantly turned around and focused their attention onto Rose. Really clutch play in terms of just reactive, just quick off the mark from Elementrix, and that's what helped them secure that squad wipe. The Destroyer getting closer to another battle. If they can get past it, they will edge ever closer to making to the semi-final.
Yeah, they were trying to move in that underground section in Pyram. I don't have any more vision on that, unfortunately, though. We got another fight down here, and that's Team Hype going to be clashing. One member knocked very low. I think he will not get regen in time, though. He's not going to be regen. That is good. Bye, my good sir. Good Cal YouTube going to be taken away from Hype.
Johnny
Still
kills,
two members strong, I believe. Yeah. Johnny Kills always going strong, Johnny Kills. Though Team Sorry once again, they're just like that fight has never ended. Though Rusen trying to sneak his way in to that compound.
Is that the final member of Move
Does he know
Out?
though that
It is the final member of Move
It is the final member, yeah, but like, he's taking his own damage too. Rusen, you want to go a little bit faster. Does get nice up for damage on top of it.
No way!
And Junior! But now they have the information, going to try and sneak his way around it. But no, he's going to try and get up in time. No, he gave it out his location at the last second. Still nice attempt though, got to respect. But they're going to get third-partied over there by the side. So they got to be careful about that Hype. Still three members strong. Turtle, Snake, and Nixon.
Look at Panic by Loot Crate.
Yeah. Games of Pakistan going to try and sneak it in, but though, once again, third-partied Imperium and Junior going to be shut down by the side of Elementrix, and that is one opportunity for Team Sorry that saw that kill go over. And going to try and now pull the trigger, gone M4, going to be able to spray, but Alex once again just rushing in and shut down with the UMP. It can get out-traded heavily. Though, once again, Sorry, behind you. Why are you not looking behind you, Sorry? But Elementrix still, they have three members up their sleeve. They were able to swipe it out. 17 still remaining. That's going to be 8th position over to Team Sorry. Really good fight overall, though. Nova going to be clashing and rubbing shoulders with Team AR. Oh, Nova, though, they're losing a few of their members. 3 members down, and Bandit just rushing on through, trying to help his team. But 3 allies to regen back up is not an easy task to take, and he's just going to get sprayed to death. Imperium doesn't have a lot of cover to deal with, and that's going to be see you later, Team Nova, as they're taken away and secure that 7th position.
Elementrix are the team to watch in this situation. Also, I want to point out that we're down to 6 teams, and 2 of those teams that are left, Maxman, are Hype and the Destroyer that are fighting for the semi-final spots.
And they're fighting against OnyX, and they are coming out on top. Imperium destroying their foes. and having a really good game for them. Game 1 was great. Game 2 even better so far, as it's just claiming Team OnyX, one of the biggest contenders in this entire wildcard series.
Yep. And they've taken down the Goliaths of this wildcard region, or one of them at least. And they've still got 4 members. They're all full health. They've barely had to use any resources. They've played safe. We're down 6 teams, 17 players alive. OnyX moving around. Elementrix got
they want a piece of that cake, Imperium.
Yes. The final 2 members of Vibe, excuse me, they are going to come across AR. They've got to be careful. Ursa, AR, they know, they hear footsteps. They are going. Oh, Turtle knocking down Fester.
They get the upper hand. AKM, that's going to be turned into 2v3, but those Russian pretty blindfolded in that building. And safe for Snake. Are you doing? That is a huge mistake coming out from the hype players, and they're just giving away the opportunity to try and creep back into these top 24 position.
It's not over.
It's not over, but like
still 6th place. That is going to at least give them 12 points max, man. In 2 games.
They could have done better. That's what I'm saying.
I know. They definitely could have done better. They didn't, but they might not have known that was. By the way, on a side note, that kill for Fester probably should have gone over the hype. So that's at least going to be another kill point for them.
Look at that, Gamers of Pakistan panic. He's just going to try and lurk a Reno around this location, trying to not get scouted out by any teams. Are still pretty strong overall. We got 2 teams, like 2-man teams, 3-man teams, 4-man teams around the board. The Destroyer looking really strong in this underground location, but I saw Team AR that seemed like they wanted to try and ease their way into that location, so they might get 3rd-man partied from the back and the front from Team OnyX and also Team AR respectively, and they're not in the best situation. They got really good defensive position, but if they're open from behind, they're going to be under heavy fire, Imperium.
Yeah. What I like is that Wolf and Vegeta, they still
haven't moved.
Like they're still like not giving up, moving in against.
We won this fight.
So we will overtake you guys. As they are on 6 kills right now.
Although look at Mirza.
Elementrix.
Mirza super split away. The zone is moving in, and he's going to have to show himself really soon. Orange though, now the zone is in, and he's not going to be able to make it up that section of the mountain, I do believe. Unless he can go a little bit further away, but right now he's got to go through that one section though. He's going to be scouted out. OnyX, Mirza shut down in that 1v1 of Orange.
Yeah.
And now that means that Orange, the only way he can actually get back to his team is through that underground location, so he is on his own, Imperium.
Well, he could heal up, and he can try to flank around. He'll take a lot of damage, but
he
most likely
he's
grenade.
Actually look at the grenade! Oh no, a grenade! He saw him. Oh no, what's going on? They're going to get third
This is going to give Orange a chance.
And look at Orange, going to try and get that fight, and he does, and that's going to be OnyX wiped out, Imperium.
Elementrix, what great team play coming out for them.
AR,
great communication.
AR still there, though. Look, once again, panic of Gamers of Pakistan. He's going to get scattered out, as I said it. Unfortunately, Caster's curse, Imperium.
Maxman, top 3, and one of those is the Destroyer.
The Destroyer, go get him! Though AR, they're going to be using Topora. Look at that Elementrix, they're perfect on their positioning. Though Orange, as I said, going to be a little bit too lonely in that fight, so he was split from his team. He will be shut down at the end with the Uzi from Team
the
Destroyer. But they need points too.
But Max, and here's the thing. AR are above the ground, so are Elementrix. But the Destroyer, they're underneath.
The thing is, Imperium, if you have a team that stays under and a team that stays above, and it ends up, this might be a battle of who can regen the most.
Well, yeah, and so far the man advantage is going to go over to the Destroyer because they have 4 people.
Yeah.
And they've used barely any resources, whereas AR, they've used a good bit of resources, and they've been in a couple of fights. They've gotten a good amount of kills. So right now, huge advantage is going over to the Destroyer.
The Destroyer, the moles of this Vikendi game, Imperium, on day 6. And they're looking really strong. They have 2 kills going over to... No, sorry, that's the Gamers of Pakistan. We don't know we had that vision on that. But Team OnyX, they got 6 kills, though. Team OnyX,
yeah, definitely not bad. Especially considering they had
points,
a bad...
slowly.
Yeah, points mean prizes. But yeah, they had a bad
Look
game
at that Team AR. They have to do something now. They are really in the zone. They're taking heavy damage from that zone location. They're going to have to try and make it up. But though Elementrix, they are ready to say hi and take 2 members down. Topora going to be the last chance on their side. And as I say that, Topora is taken down. This is going to be the last fight, Imperium. And as I said, this is going to be a battle of how much can you heal. Boys and girls, they're in the zone. And this is going to be... Oh no, he's trusted... The Destroyer, they're going to be taken down normally.
No,
they regen back in time. No, battle of regen, he's going to be mid. Oh no, he does regen once again just in time. And it's going to be going over to Elementrix, Imperium.
Oh my god! How the hell did they? How?
He was regenerating with the health pack, and he got back to 75%, and he just out-healed the Destroyer. At the end, I was trying to say you trust the process too much. I don't know why, but like it's the Destroyer that got second position. That was a battle of heal. Like no one was going to pull the trigger, so at the end it was just going to be dependent on how much resources were still available, and apparently Elementrix had way more.
Wow! Like.
We're having insane finishes on these Vikendi maps recently.
It's not just insane finishes, Maxman, but it's the teams that are in these finishing positions.
The Destroyer.
We couldn't be handed a better storytelling situation. You've got a team, and Hype, I think, finished 6th on a side note, like I mentioned, so that's going to be a good amount of points for them. I think they got around 14 total, and that's their average. But you talk about the Destroyer, I think they got a total of 2 kills, because they did play it very safe. With second, that's going to be 24 points. Yeah? As you're getting into the highlights. Based on what we've seen, because United Earth, I believe, will have done enough to overtake LZQ in 23rd. That's leaving the final spot that is currently held by LZQ to go between the Destroyer and Hype.
Because I'm looking at the standings right now, like, that was Team Elementrix. They were second on Sanhok. They're number 1 on Vikendi.
Yeah,
they're
on a
huge
side
team
note.
today.
Yeah,
and that's their second chicken dinner overall.
I know. Because they're, again, by the way, on a side note, Nepal 1st and 2nd in that game. Yes! Come on, you Nepal teams. I love you.
Okay, it's fine.
A little bit intense?
It's fine. Yeah,
I know.
a bit much.
Sorry. No, I'm genuinely proud and
it's
delighted
great for Nepal. I'm loving what they've been pulling off. The community of Nepal has been awesome and been so supportive, and that's what's been fueling these teams too.
It really has.
Like the support guys keep supporting Nepal. They are doing huge plays on this 6th day of the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split. Once again, brought to you through the power of Vivo.
Brought to you through the power of
Nepal.
On a side note, but yeah, and also going through and talking about what the Destroyer have done in that game, I don't want to take away what Elementrix have done as well, because I believe in that game they got a total of 16 kills, I think, between 14 and 16 kills, another first place finish. That's going to add up to their points tally. That could possibly jump them up to around 7th or 8th position in the point standings. We will find out after this game, check up and all that jazz, give you guys an update on how these teams are getting on. But yeah, really great play by Elementrix. But I've just got to say, the Destroyer, they are putting themselves in such a prime position. 24 points in that game. They did have a bad performance last game. I think they only got 4 points. That's about a total of 28 points over 2 games.
They made up for it.
They need an average of 10 points per game. Yeah. So in 2 games, they've had 28 points, where they need an average of 10. So realistically, that is actually a great start.
They made up for it. That is perfect. Like, feels good.
Oh, actually, yeah. Sorry, I just realized AR got a total of 10 kills on that.
They're still Destroyer.
We actually, let's give AR an absolute fantastic amount of credit. Kyrgyzstan, they got 10 kills. They were in a lot of team fights. They were in a lot of skirmishes.
But to be honest, man, like they were holding compound in that Abbey location. They hold compound, and just teams tried to harass them, and they held that compound so well. They took down Hype, they took down Team Rose, which is like a high contender over the entire wildcard series in PUBG. So if you can hold compounds properly on Vikendi, that's why I mentioned in the early game it's so important to hold those locations. You can outtrade almost any team. No problem if they're the best team in the entire tournament or either like kill record. You can get the upper hand most of the time, and they showed that holding compounds is once again so important on Vikendi.
Wow, and we do see that there was another couple of, unfortunately, poor performance. Rose again, finishing in 9th. KGSWAT finished 12th. They were a team that were...
They were in 27th at the start.
They were, but like...
They're getting overtaken by Hype.
Hype are actually getting overtaken by Hype, so realistically, KGSWAT not looking the absolute
also
best.
United Earth,
but
they were pretty
look at Elementrix and AR. They're currently looking pretty good in that game. 14 kills going over to Elementrix, 10 going over to AR. 13-6-3 damage, Elementrix 14-4-5. So AR actually did more damage overall in that game, but they didn't get as many kills.
They only got only knocks, unfortunately, on the side of Team AR. A lot of that damage also came out in the fight with Rose. like because they just didn't even have to like. It wasn't a battle over time. They just like took them down instantly, and they didn't even have to like get the finishing blow. It's just they took out the entirety of Team Rose. That's why they have a little bit like they have more kills but a little bit less damage. They've been doing great. Otherwise, nicely done from their side. We're gonna have this new head-to-head of Junior from Team Elementrix and AR Festa. Festa, he got 4 kills though. Definitely a high play, like a highly skilled play on the side of Team AR. And he's been doing huge moves.
Great playmaker for that AR team. Looked really strong. No headshots, but still 4, 5, 6 damage, and Junior for this Elementrix team with 1-3 damage. And also, when you look at Elementrix and the fact that 6.7k distance was covered compared to 5.7.
So Elementrix, they dropped really far.
Elementrix had to really move and push their way through. That is, of course, what helped them secure a higher amount of kills. So they really had to go through a lot. We saw them taking out Rose. We saw them taking out SRY. Really, they proved and they deserved to finish.
They just racked all the kills on their way to the zone, and they just did a really nice game. Once again, guys, that was game number 2. Number 1 position going over to Team Elementrix. Second position did go over to the Destroyer. They did get third position because
AR did finish.
I mean, like just to like placement points.
Oh, placement points.
They got second position, and then third position did go over to Team AR, but Team AR had more kills, so they got like second position. But still, like that's once again, as you said, 2 Nepal teams in that 1 and 2nd position, and they've just been doing great. Nepal is just MVP today.
Man, Nepal, thank you so much. These teams, fantastic. And also, Gamers of Pakistan, we haven't talked much about them. They did finish in 4th. They had another decent game.
He had 1 member standing and worth it. It also started like with 3 members. They had 1 AFK, unfortunately. So, you know, if you can get 4th point.
And then OnyX finished in 5th. We said that they needed to come back from a first game bad performance. They did that. It was safe. It was what they needed to do. I don't think it's, of course, enough where they are going to, let's say, overtake first place or even get into second place. But either way, it's just kind of helping to build up that confidence.
But just OnyX got third party too at the end there. That's why they got taken over by Elementrix and the Destroyer.
That grenade by Sean.
Grenade was nice, but that's what made the move.
Sean
and then orange flank.
Beautiful. Yeah, I know.
Perfect.
The position that came out from Elementrix in a lot of these team fights, like I said, they took out Rose. Rose, of course, were a little bit unfortunate that they drove in to that area and they kind of drove into where Elementrix were. But I really pinpointed and noticed that the second they heard that car, Sean and the rest of the Elementrix team switched their attention, went into the window, instantly Rose were their focus. And that's exactly what they needed to do. Other teams could have been slower off the mark. They could have even not looked in another direction. But Elementrix knew what to do, and it really
they pulled it off properly. Once again, congratulations to Elementrix and just Nepal in general. GG well played to them. Once again, next game number 3, going to be on Erangel, where the most action is given to you guys at home. If you enjoyed it, please stick around. We'll be back in just a few short minutes.
Play PUBG Mobile for free.
Zombie, Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding these skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split. We are ready to jump into game number 3, and Imperium back with that Nepal flag, ready to represent.
I've looked up, I've checked scores, and I'm a very happy caster right now, Maxman. We've seen a decent jump in the standings of, like I said, the elimination zone, the semi-finalist positions that these teams are fighting for, and my God, is it looking spicy. On a side note, United Earth, who'd already secured a semi-final spot, they've actually moved up to 22nd because they got a couple of points in that last game. So nice, 5 points. It helped them secure and jump up another couple of spots. What that does open up is it opens up another couple of positions for both the Destroyer and Hype to move up into the semi-finals. So right now, we are seeing that the Destroyer only need 17 points in 2 games, and they will secure the 23rd place spot as of right now.
You've got to try and get as safe as possible right now.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Because Hype, also a Nepal team, they need 26 points to secure 24th place.
Yeah, you got to get one chicken dinner or multiple 2 and 3rd position games, and they are safe.
Exactly. Of course, because they are going up and they are fighting against teams that have already played their 12 games. So it's an open world for them to basically take the spot off these teams. Of course, it is LZQ and ABBA eSports that are potentially going to lose their semi-final spot.
Yeah, it feels bad for ABBA eSport and LZQ. Also, BNT that did get kicked out BNT on 25th. So that is game over, and they will not be making it through. But once again, as I mentioned earlier, you can go to the full split if ever you want to try and get another chance at getting the 2.5 million cash prize.
As we are looking at these teams loading out onto the Erangel map, if you want to check up the standings, if you want to check up the points, and where your favorite teams are lying in any region, you can head over to clubopen.pubgmobile.com. So yes, these teams are starting to land. Honestly, I've never been so happy in this tournament as I am now.
We've got huge upsets for the likes of Team Rose, and huge underdog stories from the likes, once again, of United Earth, Destroyer, Hype are able to creep it back in. And Hype, once again, as I mentioned multiple times in this broadcast, have been extremely positive on social media, and that is paying off today as they have potentially the chance of getting back in the semi-finals.
They were 28th, Maxman.
Yeah.
They were 28th, and they had only played, if I'm correct, they played 1 game less, I believe.
They played 7 out of 8.
Yeah, 7 out of 8. And
Probably?
yeah, absolutely. No, it was actually the Destroyer. My apologies.
Yeah, it was like the Hype played Destroyer. All the games I do remember.
Like, it's absolutely fantastic. But let's talk about this game and what is happening.
Give me a military base zone, please. I want one. Just once in my life, I want to be able to cast a military base zone. But yeah, Team OnyX, they're going to go for that military base. SNG has always been dropping here.
Yeah, they do. They like that area. It's looking out pretty good for them. But look at Pachinki, Maxon.
It's packed.
Where is Pachinki? It is packed. Rose love dropping in Pachinki.
And they won all their fights in Pachinki, but today their 2 first games on Sanhok and Vikendi hasn't been good. So maybe Vikendi is their home base and they will be able to dominate. I definitely do hope so for them because they haven't been really showing up that good today. So they've got to try and make that change right now.
We do see KGSWAT going up against Elementrix in the area of Erangel SNG. As you said, they like to land around Primorsk area. It's an area that not a lot of teams like to land on, so it leaves them an open area of loot. United Earth already secured their semi-final spot. They can finish in last. It doesn't matter. They've already secured.
But if you want to get to the regional finals, they must once again perform decently.
But step by step. Step by step.
Yeah, but if you do step by step, they'll fall too far behind and they won't be able to catch up. That disadvantage next weekend. So you got to be, once again, consistent, Imperium.
So Maxman is United Earth's coach, confirmed.
Yes. Like you always got to try and perform as well as you can.
Of course,
also, I want to give a little bit of information to all of you guys watching at home, as we might have a fight between KGSWAT and Elementrix breakout. We'll just go over to that first. Though United Earth, once again in their favorite drop-in location, they will be losing 1 member down to. I can't see the name from this far away, unfortunately, Imperium, but I do not know which team it is. I guess it's Team AR. It is Team AR. Just got 1 knock on United Earth. Not the best way of picking up this fight. But KGSWAT, they are trying to play really sneaky, trying to hold these kind of corners.
Yeah, Junior's in the building. He's looking to flank around to take out
Sure, to try and flank on the right too.
KG. Vita is trying to cover all positions, but definitely it's looking not the best for him. However, AIB KG, he is behind that tiny hut with the stairs. So if Junior does peek around, he's not going to see him straight away. And then we will see that bad tier ace will be able to look out for Junior. So right now, I actually like how KGSWAT are positioned.
Does he have it? Wait, he's cooking a grenade right now. Imperium going to be throwing it out. It does go down. He didn't cook it, unfortunately. He just threw it randomly. Very, very unfortunate. If that would have exploded on impact, that was a definite kill. Definitely. Those shots fired now. Elementrix do find a kill on Vital. Also going to have United Earth once again in another location of the map. Going to be knocked. And that's not really nice. Looking for KGSWAT once again, another team that can potentially get in. But now Elementrix pulling off the trigger. They're going to get 2 knocks on the side of KGSWAT. 1 knock on top of Junior. But look at that. Tima 290. He's trying to go from behind, but unfortunately they hear his steps and they turn around and take the first team out.
That's 4 kills for Elementrix. Full squad wipe in the first 5 minutes of this game.
There was a nice attempt.
Good job. No, it was. And I got to give credit to KGSWAT for not backing off. Even though safe thing would have been, yeah, look, back off, don't look to fight it. They didn't. They positioned as well as they can. That grenade that you talk about that wasn't cooked, even though it didn't cook, what that did, in my opinion, was it created a small bit of a diversion, and we then saw Sean pull the trigger, get that first knockdown. Yes, we did see a knockdown going over to Elementrix, but either way, they won the squad fight.
And we saw the champions of Pachinki. Here it is. It's Team Rose. Everyone just left to say, oh, it's Rose and Pachinki. Okay, we beat them on Sanhok and Vikendi. We're not dealing with Rose and Vic in this Pachinki area, so they just let that one slip through. OnyX once again just going to be taking all of that military base loot for themselves. So as I said, I wanted to have a little bit of a disclaimer for all of you people watching on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. People talking about people stream sniping and watching the stream. Just so all of you people at home know, there is a 10-minute delay. So stream sniping is impossible in these circumstances.
Definitely.
Just so you guys know, because we saw especially in Facebook, people said, oh, they're just stream sniping. That is not possible.
No, it's not at all. Definitely impossible to be stream sniping in this situation. So you see SRY just looking to loot up nicely, now having the most comfortable first 2 games in this round of matches. And I just want to point out a nice little fact about Elementrix, Maxman. They are currently, with still 2 more games to go, they are lying in 3rd place overall.
Between these...
they went from 13th, Maxman, to 3rd place overall.
In top 3.
They aren't going to be able to overtake RGStarTeam, but they do have the potential of overtaking Team OnyX and claiming 2nd position, as you do see Destroyer not being afraid to take out a couple of shots, to look to bow down onto the enemy, but they're going to be feeling pressure in this 3rd game. They've got to get a good result. SRY closing in very nicely. Cashin does get the knockdown onto Choke, but let's see if they can follow around. SRY have a very good position. Mano's head is down. SRY is going to feel the heat, but he does manage to survive underneath, behind that tree, and Kishan, full health.
Does have the
he does see it. He's going to get the knockdown onto Alex.
That's what I call spray, boys and girls. Now looking to try and outmaneuver, and that's trust. No, sorry, I always want to try and say
the Destroyer!
The Destroyer, I don't know, it's TD, I always think it's trust the process, it's not, I know, but still, the Destroyer, they outmaneuver Team Sorry and can really take them off the surface of the Earth Imperium. That's going to be 2 teams already taken away. Damn, that's huge.
Man, the Destroyer
they're just showing up so well today.
Like I said, they only need 17 points. That's 4 points straight away.
Yeah.
You know, just in kill points alone, that's 4. They're down to 13 points. What they need to secure 13 points is around 5th place. So it's still not over, but they have to cover 2 games.
Yeah. As long as you're in the top 16, you are just good to go also.
No, not for the Destroyer.
Not for the Destroyer. I'm talking about all the other teams. I was talking also about Team SRY that got swiped out. So they can allow themselves, but still, you want to try and get as good positioning as possible.
Yeah.
And also Team Elementrix, as they did win that fight over on George Pool, they're now going to be on the move. Going to try and probably reposition more inland into the zone. They should try and do that definitely. And towards this school area is going to be Gamers of Pakistan, also going to try and claim that location for themselves. We had a lot of huge fights in school yesterday, Imperium, that have actually broke out. And not many teams coming out on top. I think it was Team AST that won most of those fights.
It was. It was. They looked very strong in around that school area. It seemed they knew how to position very effectively with this safe zone drop. And loot crate about to land.
That was the doom of Nomad Warriors yesterday in Imperium when they just got third partied at some point. Very unfortunate. Nova though, he's just rushing for it. He wants that crate. What he's going to get? A juicy MK14. Not the best kind of weapon you can have in these loot crates, but still you got that tier 3 military vest, that tier 3 helmet. Always good things to have in your hands.
You got an extended
military
mag
base
for a sniper.
Military base?
No, it's not going to be a military base. It's too much in this. Oh, actually, it's okay. There's still hope.
Mid-military base, but I don't think it will end on military base.
By the way, look at AR and United Earth. They're still occupying the Roshawk compound. They're still looking to take a couple of shots. They haven't moved down. Mario Wild is taking a couple of shots, I believe, from Johnny Kills. Taking a little bit of damage, but not quite knocked down for now. The Destroyer.
They did lose S earlier in that fight. So against Team Sorry, but still they have Team Hype though. Good guy YouTube gonna be lurking around. He does have a cast, so they 100% heard that.
No, not Hype against the Destroyer. Don't take each other out.
Hey,
These are both from Nepal.
which is the best team of Nepal, Imperium? We want to know. Which is your favorite team?
My favorite team? No favoritism.
Wow,
I'm like a parent with their kids. No favorites. I love them all the same.
Yeah, but just like parents and kids, they say no favorites, but at the end of the day, they do have a favorite. They just don't talk about
it. Okay?
Yeah, okay. We'll see. Of course, you're going to say my favorite team is the one that wins, Imperium. That's very weak of you.
No.
I expected more.
I didn't say that. You put words
into
we all
know what you were trying to say, Imperium.
Okay. Anyway, we are back on to Move Out, who are looking pretty good. They're one of your favorite teams, and they pulled out a couple of okay performances in the first game. Well, actually,
they got number one.
They got number one in the first. That's okay. Like it's no second.
Just because it's not on the POW team,
yeah,
Imperium.
Exactly.
God damn it, that's good. Do you know what that is? That's racist, Imperium. Because they're not from a specific country.
No, I made a mistake. No, I made a mistake. Move Out are from Nepal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of look back. I was like, no, I think they are from Nepal. Move Out are from Nepal.
Yeah, so now you like them.
Yeah, but if you like them, I can't like them.
God damn it. Okay, yeah, we like a split desk here at the Club Open.
We like to trash talk each other a little bit and
even off stream.
Of course. As long as it's a little bit entertaining for you guys at home.
Have a drop right here,
doing
though.
a good job. But Elementrix looking strong once again. Well inside the safe zone, looting up even more effectively. We do see that
Gamers of
Pakistan moved in. Now we do see that Team 3 are kind of behind them. United Earth have been able to survive and get away from Roshawk. That was really nice choice and really good decision for them to keep themselves in a position of securing a semi-final spot.
Yeah, they needed to leave at some point. They were getting completely outmaneuvered in that compound, so they had to leave. I don't know where they're heading to. We'll have to wait and see where they want to try and set ground.
I think they were looking for a vehicle, Maxon.
I think they're looking for a vehicle?
Yeah, okay. I think they're looking for a vehicle.
That is one good weapon you want to try and get yourself on this larger map that is, once again, Erangel. The shots fired a little bit in the distance.
I think it's between AR and Elementrix, Maxon.
Might be the case. Yes, it is the case.
Yeah.
Around this compound, though.
AR.
The cavalry's here. Let's go.
The cavalry's here. Now, we've seen Elementrix in a similar situation, and they survived against both Rose and SRY in the previous game. Let's see if they can do the same thing. You got Rose, you got AR, you got Elementrix. Let's see what happened. Rose are going to flank AR from behind.
Yeah, third party. It feels bad, man, if you're on the side of Team AR. Though Johnny Kills was put down to mid HP. Sean, he does have that wall, going to be a little bit more in the distance. They're very split away, but though Rose taking heavy fire. Coming out from Toporo, nicely done. Don't know what weapon he has right now. I guess that was an AKM. Seeing the damage output that was coming out, though. The zone will be closing up. Where will it be? Will it be military base? And it is not military base. But though, SNG, they have a perfect positioning.
Yeah, but look at Hype on a side note. They've got a pretty good position as well.
Yeah, but they're going to clash with OnyX, I guess.
To this battle between the three teams of Elementrix, Rose, and AR. Yes, Elementrix have gotten a knockdown onto, I believe, one member of AR, if I am correct. Johnny Kills got knocked down. He's going to be revived pretty quickly, I'd imagine. It's a 4v4 situation. AR a little bit more actually, no, Johnny Kills moving around. Turtle gets a kill on Cannon versus Orange takes down Top Aura. He also kills Top Aura, gets that killing blow. AR down to 3 players.
Orange knows exactly they're going to try and regen up Johnny Kills, so they're just going to try and cut up that escape route from AR. and Rose are just there lurking, waiting for any potential kill. Little crumbs they can take, extra points for them, feels good.
Yeah.
They once again a very highly dominating kill team, Imperium. They've been just like had the record of kills on the first weekend. And don't want to deal with that though. They're rushing with the car.
Rose going in with the vehicle?
Damn, he's rushing in with the vehicle, Imperium. He's good for going to try and get in that house. He does have a grenade. Going to try and cook it up.
Team?
Does he have the information?
Where's the rest of Rose team?
I'm not too sure. Does he have the info? I'm not too sure. Yeah, he does have the info.
Yeah, okay.
Cooks it up.
Okay.
And that is one perfect grenade. Look at that. Bada beam,
Beautiful.
bada boom. Another grenade.
Okay.
Is it going to be a two?
No, it's not
he
gonna
misses
connect.
it. He misses it out, the second grenade. Unfortunately, still a really good one. And that's going to give them the opportunity to rush
Johnny Kills
in
gets
and
taken
go
down.
for that kill. And they swoop out Teammate
Wow.
up.
This is the Rose we love. This is a Rose we are used to. The
Erangel
first
is
two
their
games, they have not performed, but now come into Erangel, but they have another mission. They have another team to defeat, Maxon. It is the top team of Elementrix who are third place overall right now. Let's see what can happen.
Yeah, Elementrix, they're still 4 members strong. Going to have another cook grenade coming out from Hard. They're going to try and pull it around there. They're trying to split their focus. They're going to try and flank all around. But there's Sean almost taking down one member of the side of Rose. But though
Great
Hard
job.
trying to get in the house. Not something you want to try and pull off. But hey, Elementrix slowly going to be rushing out of that compound.
No!
Not the best thing you want to do. You have
Turn
the
to the
protection
left.
of the
Junior.
house. And he's right there. The Rose just completely shredding through Elementrix. One by one. Orange, you have the last chance. He does pick one member on the side of Rose. And he's going to get taken down. He does have the F4. But no, turns it around with the AKM Imperial. And that's Elementrix. 4 members
see me
down. Nova, they're going to be holding this compound. That was a huge fight, huge win. Though Rose once again gets swooped out by Elementrix.
I thought Rose had it as well.
They
I
did
really
for some
thought Rose
time, but
had
like
it.
that was a head-on of Orange and one player of Rose, and it like once again he had the AKM against an M4. AKM does out damage the M4,
exactly.
and so I guess that's what made the difference in that head-out
skirmish, in that 1v1 situation. But I've got to say, great job by Rose. It was nice to see them go up and be aggressive on the likes of AR. It was really nice to see, as we do see OnyX are going up, trying to do a little bit of damage onto Nova. Nova driving away. Zazie does knock down one member of Hype. They're feeling a little bit of the heat. But look at Gurkha, he's on his own. Other 2 members of Hype are around the area. Nova take a little bit of heat.
Chilling at the beach right now. Well, it's not really a beach, it's a river, so he's fine. He's just going to be chilling for some time. Though United Earth, they are still very high up north. And you can see they want to play passive. They want to play super passive. They're just looking for these positioning points.
15 minutes in, we're down to 9 teams already.
Yeah, that is huge.
Like this
way forward for this game on Erangel.
All 3 games so far have been very aggressive. Really great to see. It's the last set of games for this stage.
You does see him, and that's going to be Sage. He dropping on the side of Nova. They have really good positioning for the side of OnyX still. 3 members strong. They did lose Nick a little bit early on, though Bandit going to be rushing on through. Hype, they just, once again, don't want to pick that fight. Hype, they did lose Nick a little bit early on in that fight. And also, they do have Gurkha that's just towards that river area. So, don't want to pick a fight when you're only 2 members strong in that fight, in that compound, though. Going to be shots fired once again of OnyX. They've taken every opportunity they had to try and get these kill points for themselves. They really want to try and get back that #1 position.
They do, because they're actually fighting off an overall 2nd place finish between Elementrix. So it is a battle for 2nd place between these 2 teams. One might add. Look at the Destroyer. He's in the water. He's going to be knocked out and taken out by Bleak Snake. I don't know if he'll be able to survive, because there's also gamers of Pakistan in around that area as well. Bleak Snake could actually come in under a little bit of a hassle, because he's fired the shots onto Man OZ, and that could actually have compromised his position.
Definitely got to try and be careful, though. TD, that's going to be the Destroyer, just going to try and take their time.
Oh, Bleak Snake knows. He knows.
Yeah, you can throw a grenade in the water. That would be huge if it actually connects. Oh, no, it doesn't, unfortunately.
No, I don't think he was aiming for the water. He was actually aiming for where Bleak Snake was.
I thought he aimed it towards the water. Oh, well.
By the way, on a side note, the
Hype,
2 members of Hype have been taken out by Nova.
No, Gurkha and YouTube, you're going to be the last chance for your team. But why did they split like that? I don't know what happened to make Gurkha leave his team.
I actually
maybe they're looking for positioning points.
Exactly. It makes sense.
But if you want to do that, you have a 3-man team. Like, I don't know why they had to be like, okay, we're going to put all of our chances on you, Gurkha. You're our 1-man army. Try and 1v1 the world.
On the side note, it could have been Gurkha that would have gotten taken out, and it would have been the other 2 members of Hype. They didn't know how it was going to play out. I just think that split was a good idea for Hype.
Would not really recommend. They are in 10th position, and Hype, they needed 26 points after this game. And when you are 10th, you don't get that many points. And
you get 6 points.
You get 6 points. So that means they still got to get like 23 in one next game.
Well, actually,
If
no,
they-
they're
if
not
Gurkha-
10th. They're actually 9th. Sorry, because they're still going strong.
Yeah, if,
So
if,
they're
if
gonna
they
get
lose him
7
now.
points.
Yeah, sorry, 9th, yeah.
Yeah.
But if they do lose Gurkha, so I think that this...
It is
that
risky
If, you,
for
if
sure.
you're very close, again, to 24th position,
Yeah.
and you just need that little extra, maybe that's a viable strat,
That's
but right
true.
now, I
That's
don't
true.
think that is.
Okay, okay. I don't disagree with you there, but let's see how it does play out. Of
saw
course,
Blake.
time. Well, it's all
Grenade.
looking a bit. Hey, it's all looking a bit bleak for
Ooh.
Bleak Snake as he's taking a little bit of grenade shot damage quite close to him. Yamin finding him out, but not quite connecting with those shots.
Okay, so Gurkha, if the zone is against you, you're going to be in a bad spot. But once again, if there is a bridge location, if it is a bridge
Oh, wow,
finish,
shit.
it might be another battle of how much can regen.
Yeah, yeah. Of course.
We can't regen in water.
No, you can't. So he's got a bit of a tough decision to make, to be honest, Max.
Yeah, the zone is going to be a big impact on Team Hype. Where's it
I
going to
actually
be?
think he.
Ooh, not good.
Okay, if I were Hype, Gurkin, it seems like he's actually flanking back around and looking to stay in the water area, use the cliff's edge to his advantage, and if Nova flanked around, he could actually be able to survive pretty well.
Wait, the Destroyer, though, they just saw him there. 5 had the information, and he's going to get absolutely lasered to the ground. But no, going to get third party by A. Where's the MK? And just get him down. Oh, he does get the fight. He just sees barely through those planks, Imperium, and that might be the end of United Earth in 9th position. Oh, they are safe still. They are in the top 24, so they are safe, but still, if you can try and like ease towards that top 16, that would be definitely way better.
Yeah, there's still one member of the Destroyer left, one member of Hype left. They're fighting to capture a semi-final spot. They couldn't be giving us any more of an exciting situation. They've done pretty well in the first 2 games so far. Let's say how this third game and this fourth game goes on. Elementrix also playing strong in these first 2 games, wants to overtake OnyX.
Yeah, they might be trying to do so, though I'm seeing SNG, they might get third party by the side of Team Elementrix, so you've got to be a little bit careful about that. No, they're going to be taking a few shots from move out in the distance. Move out, they're trying to reposition into that zone. They do not have a lot of cover,
look
though.
at United Earth.
Yeah,
They've got in the card, move out. Could be going straight into the area where
crashing
it is.
in
This
that
could
container.
be 2v1 situation. Dazzy's looking to join the rest of his Nova team, but Bandit gets knocked out. Great play. He's going to try a grenade. He jumps up, grenade shots. Going to move back in. Great play by that Nova member.
Oh, wait, might get him.
Yeah.
Oh, just regens just in time as Sini makes it out.
so
But though,
good.
move out, they're looking to rush on the side of that location of United Earth and Nova. And I don't think that that's going to be a good situation. They are in the container, though. They might have the surprise factor. Good grenade coming out from the side of Xiaozi on the side of Nova. They do shut him down too. That's going to be now 3 members still up and remaining on the side of Move Out. But now United Earth, they're just trying to like play it down. They just don't want to be found
they're
whatsoever.
actually moving. They're using Move Out as a decoy, if that makes sense.
But
so
also if they engage, they can get them from behind.
Yeah, because Nova Xiaozi didn't actually get a knockdown onto any member of Move.
Wait, you're rushing?
Wait.
Man, you're playing a little too aggressive right there, 5. I don't think that's the kind of move you want to try and pull out and Move Out. They just get an extra kill, and Hassini just going to peek for no reason, Imperial.
Hey, look, they secured a semi-final spot, I suppose. You know, they took a chance.
Not the favorite chance I would have taken, in my opinion, but that's fine. If you want to play aggressive, definitely go for it. Once again, they are pretty safe to go into that semi-final position. So now Team OnyX and Nova, they're going to be facing out as Team Move Out might get third-partied also by OnyX. So many third-party fights.
Look at Mano Zed and Gurkha, they've managed to survive. They got in the water and around that cliff's edge. Really nice spot, but they're now going to have to move onto land. They're going to have to use their feet. They're going to have to prone around. They only have a limited amount of time to move in. They've got to make these quick decisions. 37 seconds until this blue zone starts moving in, and it's going to do a decent bit of damage. We're down to 18, 21 players alive.
Yeah, look, they're going to try and make it down. But though, you know who is down there? That's Gurkha and also the remaining member of a team at the Destroyer. So
see, the good thing is that Gurkha will have
get a kill. Feels good, man. Go get him.
Okay, that's actually good. The good thing is that they will have heard Gurkha and Mano said.
They can't fight back. They can't shoot. But Gurkha is closer to the coastline. So if he has to shoot, he's fine.
Please don't shoot each other. Please.
Games of PUBG, they're going to be Games of Pakistan, sorry, they're going to lose Panic, and I don't think nobody can save him.
No, he fell off the cliff.
Yeah, but I know he fell down, but like I don't think no one can save him unless Yamin really wants to go for it. It would be pretty safe, but Gurkha might be able to see him too. He is third-person view. He is now in that water. If he turns around, he could see him. OnyX on the move with that car, though. They're trying to split up, which I would not recommend at this session of the game. Imperium Move Out, they're holding this location like their life depends on it, which it does. which it does.
It does indeed, yeah. OnyX moving in quite nicely. We do see that. From a distance, Elementrix seem to be in the right situation.
They have the zone.
Play. Mirza did get knocked out, so he's going to try and move away. No, he loses his life.
Vegeta last member.
High ground.
Look at that.
Look at his story. He's gotten onto the ground quite nicely. Gherkin does take out Mano's head.
There's going to be 6 teams remaining. Imperium and Nova and Move Out. They're just right next to each other. They will be clashing right now. Going to be rubbing those shoulders. 2v2 scenario between Nova and Move Out Imperium. Who's going to be coming out on top? You see AJ going to try and pull off the flank. They will be trying to get in. Pangmi does get the upper hand on A. But now it's going to be one last member on Nova. Will he be able to pull off the fight? I'm not too sure. He does get traded out with that Scar. And he has the AK and the M4 going to be fighting and blazing out. Trying to reload just in time. And just move it out with the Mini at short range. Mini 14 kill.
Zhao Z, you legend. He's been so impressive these games. Any game that I've seen him, I've noticed that he's just improved time and time again. But on a side note, Gurkha did take out the Destroyer.
Did get them right there from behind. Though, Nova, they don't have a lot of coverage.
That's clever.
The high ground goes over to Elementrix in this last area, though. Games of Pakistan, their last member. They did spawn in once again with 3 members. So they went pretty far, like top 5 with 3 members. It's really good for Gamers of Pakistan.
It's not bad, but Gurkha and Yaman, they're there. They're both prone. They're trying to be like sneaky little snakes, trying to allow the other teams to take each other out.
Damn it, Hype is getting him. Hey, you know what? Number 4th position. He was on his own for a really long period of time. He did okay with what was given to him.
He actually got a kill, so that's another kill point.
Another kill point getting their way. SNG going to be on that right side still. They are 3 members strong right now. And then you have Nova. They are still also 3 members strong. This is going to be pretty nice. Oh, no, sorry, 1 member strong. And that's Elementrix is still 4 members strong. That's going to be a 4v3v1 Imperium. But Nova, once again, might be able to just take their time, try and play as sneaky as possible, and might be able to like ease in and try and get a few kills and maybe even get the game. We already saw that happen in the last few games we had yesterday and last weekend, Imperium. But now they're just going to hold this compound. The location is right on top of Elementrix.
It is.
And they just have a perfect situation to be in. They're going to try and force it in with those smokes. Going to try and use that utility to get through. But it will be hard because Elementrix has been really good at holding these positions.
They have.
Guns blazing on top of Nova. I'm not sure if he's going to make it out. The hut will not save him. The hut has failed him.
Junior, my God, that headshot was perfect. He saw, he conquered, and that's another kill over on the side of Elementrix. 12 kills for his team. Down to 2 teams, 7 players alive, 4v3 situation.
SNG, they're going to have to do something out of this situation, but they're going to have to make it through the path of the smoke. Guns blazing once again on top of SNG, very low. Also, Yojin going to try and reach in that compound in the background. Going to be sprayed with that AKM by Junior. And now 2 members down. Yojin is the last member standing. Elementrix won game number 2 on Vikendi, and they might get 2 wins in a row today, Imperium, as Yojin just with a slither of HP, the zone moving against him. And that's going to be the end as we have another angle shot coming on through from Team Elementrix. 2 wins in a row. That's their 3rd win overall in this entire wildcard series, Imperium.
Really great performance once again from them. And also following it up with 15 kills, I believe. 15 kills for them. So that's another 15 points on top of 30. That's 45 in total. So we did see that, as far as I know, the top 6 teams were Elementrix, sngclub, Nova with a great performance. They needed
SNG and Nova,
yeah, really good. They, of course, they're safe in the semi-final, but confidence, consistency, nice result coming out from those 2 teams. Hype finished 4th, Maxman, and as far as I know, Gamers of Pakistan finished 5th, and Destroyer finished 6th. So what I can tell right now is that Hype have got 17 kills. 17 points.
I was like, 17 kills?
Yeah, no,
damn.
sorry. 17 points from finishing 4th, and I believe they got 1 kill at least because he took out
They needed 26 before this game.
So they needed 26. That's 17 minus 26 in basic maths is...
They need around 10 points from this game.
So they now
need around that.
10 points.
So that is easily doable in the last game on Erangel.
It's achievable.
Yeah.
Whereas on the side of the Destroyer, for finishing 6th, they will have gotten 12 points. That means they only need 5 points to secure 23rd.
They can make it. They can.
We can see the Nepal hype train flow right on through to the semi-final.
Yeah, I'm looking now. Like, I'm feeling really bad for teams like BNT, LZQ, and AB Esport. Just don't think they'll be able to make it through.
No, I don't think they are going to be able to make it through. Of course, we still got one game. Anything can happen. We could see massive chokes coming out from both Hype and Destroyer, of course. Time
At this point, just play full position, like full standings point. Just try and get in that top 5, top 6.
Yeah, of course.
You can even more, of course, go for it.
As you do see, look at the end of this game. Elementrix coming out on top once again. I feel a little bit bad for SNG because they had got themselves into a nice compound, Maxman, but the Say Zone just didn't go their way. But then again, once again, Elementrix on top of the mountain in terms of position, aggressiveness, took down Rose. They've just taken down squad after squad, taken down Nova. They're just not afraid to push.
They also got Rose at some point.
That's what I said.
They got Nova and Rose.
Yeah. I just said
You just said Nova.
No, I said Rose, then I said Nova.
Okay. Well, yeah, once again, they did better twice than never.
As you do see, the results have come out once again. Elementrix getting 45 points in their favor. If I am correct, that will actually have secured them for now second place because OnyX only finished in 8th with 11 points. So that's a huge difference. Nova eSports finished in 2nd due to the high kill count of 9. Great play coming out for them, 28 points in total.
Elementrix is
huge. I know it is. SNG,
it's one of the highest kill counts in one game.
Yeah, Hype actually got 3 kills, Max. So they got 19, and they only did 26.
Then he did 26.
So that's 7 points in this last game. Actually, the Destroyer finished 7th and not 6th, so my apologies to move out. I didn't realize that you were still in there, so my humble apologies. Destroyer got 12 points in total. They still only need 5 points in this last game.
And now that we see right now the other standings, KGSWAT, there was one team that could potentially make it back into the top 24.
It's just not meant to be.
Really underperforming today, and I don't think they'll, like, unless they do a huge game, like an RGStarTeam equivalent kind of game, they might be able to, like, sneak in, but even then, I think that's going to be really hardly achievable on their side. And but you never know. Once again, it is PUBG, and anything is possible. Until the last team standing, going to have this head-to-head information of Elementrix versus Nova Esport. 15 kills once again, Elementrix. They've just been dominating on this game.
Even though Nova only got 9 kills, Maxman, they were not afraid to do a lot of damage onto the enemy teams because the damage difference is only 200. You know, less than 200, about 190 something, whatever. 197, I think, or 193. And when you come out in terms of match points, yeah, of course, it's great getting knockdowns and getting damage done on the enemy team. But if you can't get that killing blow, the difference I've seen with Elementrix is that when they knock somebody down, they look to kill. Yeah. They don't look to keep them knocked down.
It's a very textbook kind of gameplay.
It kind of is. It's a little bit old school in some way.
Yeah, but that's how you should be playing because kill points, like, one kill,
matter.
1 point.
Yeah, exactly.
And they are in second position, so they're trying to overtake Team RGStarTeam. But they're Orange. You're going to see Orange there with 6 kills up his sleeve. He is the man, the myth, the legend that was able to outmaneuver Team Rose in that compound.
But then again, he got 6 kills out of 15. Junior did work. I'm not going to lie, I kind of forget the other names of the Elementrix team. Sean, they've all done work to secure these kills. And they've all put in a insane amount of plays, position, and focus to get those kills.
Anyways, once again, if you did just join the action, Team Elementrix have just got 2 games in a row and 15 kills, especially on this first game of Erangel of the day. And we're going to have another Erangel game, so maybe we'll have 3 wins in a row for Elementrix. That would be huge.
Did you know Elementrix are also from Nepal?
Yeah, I know. So all the Nepal teams are dominating today.
It seems like my support is paying off. Take my energy, Nepal. Take it all.
Okay. It's fine. I've been supporting Team Move Out from the start. He's only been starting to be a fanboy. Okay, so I'm the true OG Nepal supporter, but it's fine. But anyways, if you enjoyed that Erangel game, we've got another one just cooking up and arriving very shortly for you guys in just a few short minutes.
your game. Vivo V15 Series. Vivo.
Zombie, Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding these skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?
Play PUBG Mobile for free.
Hello and namaste to all of you Nepali viewers out there. Maxman and Pim, we are back again for game number 4 of day 6 of the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split. Brought to you through the power of Vivo, the official sponsor and smartphone of this split. Huge moves from teams like Elementrix move out. Nepal is showing up and is showing up strong.
It's ridiculous. Like when we talked about before of how some teams can push through from the bottom 8, from the elimination zone to the semi-final. I honestly didn't think it was going to get to the amount of teams, because we talked about it. We said how it might be really hard for the Destroyer, you know, hype, I don't know, you know, definitely United Earth was the only team
then
that
you did like 5 per game.
Yeah, exactly. But no, like you said, Nepal have really come up today. You've seen Elementrix, another Nepalese team, have got 2 wins out of 3. You know, fantastic plays coming out from the Destroyer.
It's when a beast is cornered in Pyramid that they show their full potential.
Yeah,
and that is what's happening today.
And to give you guys a bit of information coming into the last game, all this information on the side note, you can find out yourselves if you want to. Just go over to clubopen.pubgmobile.com. Has all the information in terms of standings, game results, positions, news, VODs, highlights for all the regions that are being covered in the PUBG Mobile Club Open. So head on over there. Of course, like I say, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Twitter, if you're watching us on YouTube, hit that like, hit that follow, smash that subscribe button. Let us know that you're watching. And of course, give that notification.
We're here, unfortunately, in our headsets. Do we need a little bit more time? The game is going to take a little of time. So we're going to talk with you guys. I know you want some gameplay, want some PUBG Mobile action. We all want to see if Nepal are going to dominate again in this game once again. If you missed the action of Game 1, Game 2, and Game 3 on Sanhok, Vikendi, and Erangel, respectively. So far, Game number 1 went over to Move Out. Elementrix won game number 2 on from Nepal.
So Nepal have won all
3
3
wins.
games.
So Nepal has won game 1, 2, and 3. So will it be a huge win for Nepal today and getting 4 chicken dinners? It might be, and that would be a huge day for that country.
No, it really is, and they've got a fantastic community. We've constantly seen it, Maxim, between Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube,
especially
and
Facebook,
even on Twitter. Yeah, especially Facebook. The support that we've seen from the Nepal community has been amazing. Even one of our friends,
fueling them.
His girlfriend is from Nepal as well, which is really awesome. So it's really cool to see. And as I said, to kind of give you guys a little bit of information, the Destroyer, who are currently lying in 25th, they actually only need 4 points to secure 23rd place. I believe you said
only 2 points to get 24th.
Yeah,
so just be safe. And 2 points is very easy to get.
It is.
So 4 is even more achievable. Like you can get there super easily. So I think it's safe to assume that the Destroyer are going to be able to creep up. But once again, if they get taken out first, we saw teams like Rose getting like deleted on Sanhok. Anything is possible in PUBG. So still, there's no reason for the Destroyer to be a little bit too cocky.
Of course.
Play safe and look for those finishing points.
Exactly. Just stick to what you've done the first 3 games.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. It's worked. And then over on the side of Hype, they are currently lying 27th, I think.
They only need 6 points.
They need 6 points to secure 24th. Okay.
And that's if TD is not in 24th position. So they need even more to actually outclass the Destroyer. So if both teams get about 10 points each, they are easily going to the semifinals. But that means also in the semifinal phase, they'll be at the bottom section of those brackets. So they're going to have to even like outdo themselves to try and get to the regional finals. But still, once again, as I said earlier, a beast when it's cornered, that's when they show their full potential. And they're going to be cornered again next weekend and the weekend after that. So they're going to have to outdo themselves on the upcoming matches.
And as a person, I can be like that when it comes to these situations where it's not the same thing, but you know, when you might know this from doing work in college, you have a deadline of like 2 weeks to do an exam or to do an essay. You leave it till the last day, because when you really are when your back is against the wall, that's when you produce your best work.
My assignments feels more like solo queue. Like I'm the only one that works on it. So like I solo queue real life, guys.
Okay, that's really good.
I'm a dedicated gamer.
Are you saying that you're? I'm not casting with you. You're solo queuing this. That's fine. That's fine. Thanks.
Yeah, we're duo. Yeah, we're duo, man.
Yeah,
there you go.
But yeah, so it's really good to see, as you said, backs against the wall when the beast is cornered, they rise up from the ashes, and that's exactly what has happened with the Destroyer and Hype. Also want to talk about that last game. As we said before we went to break, the likes of SNG and Nova, they did pull out pretty good performances that they didn't directly need in terms of securing a semi-final spot, but confidence and overall position has helped them to secure these spots and just look a little bit better overall coming into the semi-final.
Especially they've been playing really aggressive. So again, third position on that last game on Erangel was actually really good for Nova. Once again, as you mentioned, they're super safe. They come from China. A lot of Chinese teams in those top positions. You've got the likes of Rose, Nova, RGStarTeam. Those 3 top teams in the total standings that are dominating. So it's going to be really interesting to see like further on in these matches, like just Nepal and China going up against each other.
Yeah, of course.
And
of course.
I can't wait to see that actually happen. Right now, we are still, once again, if you did just arrive, welcome. We are waiting for the game to actually unfold. Game number 4 of the day. That's going to be again on Erangel. It's been absolutely insane. The amount of action that's been coming out of that map is huge.
Even every game today, it's been pretty aggressive. I don't know if you've noticed
Vikendi,
that. It's felt it. Like, Vikendi felt pretty aggressive when it came down to it. Sanhok was, again, progressively aggressive compared to previous days. Of course, Erangel never ceasing to amaze us. I also really love the end zone of that first of Erangel, where you saw that both the Destroyer and Hype were moving on from the water, going around the edge of the cliff. And that's using your position and using the map and the cliff's edge to your best advantage. Yes, they didn't, let's say, secure kills from it. They didn't, make a huge impact in the overall game, but they did what they had to do, Maxman. And that's when it comes down to when, like I said, you're fighting for these little positions, these little points, every little helps. And gamers of Pakistan also pulled in a great performance, finishing in 5th. They went up against the likes of Nova. They went up against these bigger teams, and they did really make a big impact. And I see them kind of, once again, get a little bit better and just help.
When that game was unfolding, I was a little bit against that strat from Hype to actually split one member. I was not really agreeing with that. It worked out for them. That's fine. But like, imagine if there were 3 members right then and they went through the river, the exact same move as a 3-man team. Maybe they would have got SNG from the back, and then maybe they would have got Compound and got also Elementrix. Like, still good for them. It worked out at the end of the day, and that's what we were like expecting.
What if?
Yeah, what if, exactly. Like, it's just anything can happen. But once again, we are ready to drop on the Erangel for the last... I was going to say Vikendi was like, no, it's not Vikendi. It's got to be Erangel. But they're going to be dropping right off the bat. Nova, they're dropping super early on. I guess Rose, again, going to go for Pachinki.
Is that a bug?
Oh, I think, wait. We have a bug on the game where actually teams do crash. A viewer issue, but like, I don't know, Nova? I don't know what's going on right now, but I hope they're fine. Okay, no, they're fine. They're splitting up. Okay, it's cool. Like, you made me believe.
Yeah, did I make you believe?
I was like, wait, are they all like dropping at the same point?
Oh, I wasn't sure in terms of know how it was, because I've never seen a team drop from the plane so early. And to kind of stay in that position. Normally they'll spread out a little bit, so that's interesting coming out from Nova. I want to see where Hype land. Hype are actually looking to land around Nova area / military base. They do have a couple of teams around them, so they might want to get out of there as quickly as possible, because the points are so important to them. Yeah, Rose, once again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Imperium, they go for that Pachinki area. No one a military base this time around. OnyX just don't want to go with that location, and doesn't seem like we'll have a military base end zone today, and I'm a really sad caster. Imperium, it feels bad, man. Though Team SNG, they're not going to go for their usual location towards Primorsk. They're going to try something different, which I'm okay with, actually. Trying to, shake it up a little bit in this last game of the day. Shake it up. Yeah, I was just thinking that as well. I was like, damn it. Shake it up. Anyway, so Nova moving in, Liprone area. It's such nobody really lands there, so it's a little bit unusual. It's a little bit different. They dropped there multiple times, They like it. Once again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, we've said that so many times, but like, it's true. Like, these teams have got their favorite location. This is the first map that like made PUBG Mobile what it looked like, even PUBG in general, what it is today. Yeah, exactly. So, like, you have your favorite spot since day one. Imperium, and these teams are feeling really confident. So if it works for you, just keep on going for it. Okay, so we do see that KGSWAT had moved away from where Hype was. So that does actually give Hype a little bit of room to breathe. In fairness, nothing against KGSWAT, but I don't think they are going to contest much against the hype train that is hype. Yeah, exactly, and you know, so that's pretty good for hype. As I said, just giving them the room to breathe so they can loot up a little bit better is always a good thing. And United Earth,
they're always going to drop here. They're just never gonna give it up, and they're just going to hold it as long as possible. Now, you just thought
you could have given me a cue, like, you know. It's okay.
I thought we do it too often, Imperium.
Nah, man. When it comes to Ricassi, you can never do it too often.
It never gives you up.
Yeah, never gonna let you down.
Oh, God damn it.
Anyway, so we do see that KG Smart, they actually have made a clever decision to move away and go into the Nova area. It's weird because no other team have actually occupied that compound. Normally, at least one team does land around the area, but obviously the plane trajectory was quite a bit away and was going nowhere near there. But they got into the car.
They have to avoid
away.
fights. They need to look for those positioning points, as we were mentioning, and they got to try and aim for that. So that was a good idea. No, I do respect that completely, and that's what they had to do. Because if they got deleted early on, feel like the likes of Elementrix or even Team Rose, like, don't want to do that. So playing passive is completely fine, and I do respect that.
Yeah, and as we talk about Elementrix, the Nepal team that have won 2 games.
3 games in a row, maybe?
It could be 3 games in a row. Honestly, I would in no way doubt it. Have we had a team that's won 3 games in a row, right?
Team OnyX.
Yeah, Team OnyX have won 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the only team that have won 3 games in a row. We've had various teams, I believe. I don't think Rose
SNG got 3.
SNG, yeah.
Rose is highly reliant on kills.
Yes, that's actually a fun fact that we do see OnyX are coming a little bit closer. Here are gunshots. Actually, no, it wasn't gunshots. It's being on top of those buildings, those metal buildings. But yeah, you had a fun fact as far as about Rose, that they've yet to win a game, but they're still in the high position because of the consistency and...
As we said multiple times, like, first weekend, they had 70 points purely talking about kills.
Yeah.
After their ranking was always really decent. Like, they got a few second spot and third spot. They were a lot of the time in 5th position, like, in the top 5. So you do get a lot of positioning points out of that. So Team Rose are still, like, that's why they're really high up there. And they're really consistent. Unfortunately, they didn't have any opportunities to get that chicken dinner, but they really, like, high up in most of the standings.
Yeah,
So they're really, like, a solid team overall, even though today they've been underperforming, Imperium.
They have, but look, I suppose when there's no pressure and they're not technically fighting for anything.
Nah, they're fine.
Like, I know we all want to do the best that we can, but sometimes you just, let's say, want to more enjoy the game and not really spend the whole game intensely concentrating, if that makes sense.
Well, $2.5 million Imperium. I would take this pretty seriously. You know,
really?
2.5 million. That's
no,
whatever.
For Rose, not at this stage. As I said, they've secured their semi-final spot, so they, you know, let loose on this on these games, and then when it comes to semi-finals next week, yes, it's back to what they were doing.
Put your feet on the countertop and just relax.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy the show.
The Destroyer,
that's
though, once again, they need 2 points, Imperium. And actually, because we have some teams AFK, like normally there's 16 teams, we have 3 teams that are not joining this Erangel last game. So I believe that just purely speaking about positioning points,
they've secured a semi-final spot in 24.
They just got their semi-final spot by not even doing anything.
By just landing.
Thank you, AFKs. Really appreciated. That's Destroyer making it through.
Yeah.
Unless they get overtaken by one team, and that team is Team Hype.
I know, that's why when I talked about the points that they needed, I didn't necessarily want to make it the safe amount of points. I want to say that they needed 4 points.
They need 4 points.
Because
how many points do they get from 13th place?
They get 3 points from 13th place.
They need
all they need
one
is
kill or 1 extra positioning point.
Yep.
And then they will be safe. And that means that Hype could also try and ease in. They need 6 points, Team Hype, to actually get in 24th position.
Yep.
So this is going to be a huge clash. And once again, the Destroyer and Team Hype, they're just so close. And also, like, once again, Hype from the PAL. So a lot of support going their way in chat. And can't wait to see if they can actually make it through. I do think they have a good chance. And also, we have Team The Destroyer that are coming in live from also in the PAL. Like, just both.
And also, we did confirm that Elementrix have officially overtaken OnyX. Of course, if OnyX, you know, have a fantastic result in this last one, and Elementrix fall down now, let's say in 13th place, yes, there's a chance that OnyX can reclaim. But realistically, when we look at what's happened last 3 games, Elementrix has secured 2nd place.
Most of the time, also, OnyX is go all out or go home. And, like, if they do not perform well, they're going to have a fight breaking out right now with Team Elementrix going up against Team OnyX.
Yeah.
2 high contenders. We're talking about both of them. And now they're fighting out. Imperium going to get a nice amount of damage coming out from Mr. Heyozu with that M4. Got a really nice amount of spray. They won't be able to peel back just in time. Explode the car right there. Okay, fair enough. They can't really peel back anymore. Can and Wolf in a really bad scenario. I think the remaining part of their team is going to try and help them out a little bit. But they have that compound, and OnyX not in the good spot right now. They've got to be very cautious.
They really are not. For OnyX, they would prefer it to be the opposite way around. But all they can do right now is do their best to somewhat survive. If I were them, I would kind of be tempted to split up into 2 teams of 2 and try and survive that way. But they are an aggressive team. They like to have good spots. They've got that sniper to possibly connect, but not quite get there.
Yeah, unfortunately not really connecting. I think OnyX should just let that fight slip away. I don't think that's a good opportunity for the side of OnyX. Like,
no,
Elementrix, they're just holding that compound like their life depends on it.
Yeah.
The zone is going to be coming up. Where is it going to be landing up? It's going to be then very, very central to SpGPk and Farm. And actually, Team Rose, they left SpGPk really early on, something you don't usually see them do in Imperium. And they're getting sandwiched up by United Earth and Gamers of Pakistan, so it might be a little bit of a sticky situation to get out of. And likes they're going to be crashing in top of Gamers of Pakistan right now. Let's see if they're going to pick the fight. Look, they're going to go back actually to OnyX and Elementrix Imperium.
3 members of Elementrix are knocked down. We thought OnyX were in the back foot of this game. They moved in. They got a vehicle. Yeah. They've gone into a compound. Grenades are being thrown out. Not can it connect?
It's not cooked grenade, unfortunately, but might get the time to actually get the damage out. They'll be fine. A lot of grenades.
Another one has gone out. Revival's been happening all over the place. Can Junior revive one of his teammates? Yes, that's going to be Orange out.
They go! Junior going to be knocked down. They have another knock potential right around the corner, and that's going to be Elementrix. Won 2 games in a row, but first team to go down in his 4th and last game of the day.
I said that
they were going to battle, and you said they're overtaken. OnyX are like, nah, we're not letting that happen, guys. We're going to pick Elementrix off right off the bat, and they just punished them.
Wow.
Don't mess with
have
OnyX.
I predicted the future? You know, also, on a side note,
too much hype from the power is too much sometimes.
No, because at the end of the day, full credit goes over to OnyX. They were really under a lot of pressure.
That disadvantage, and they went for it.
And Wolf that were holding the position pretty well. Wolf did a great thing of blowing up that vehicle. The other 2 members of OnyX obviously got a vehicle while we were panning over to another area, collected the final 2 members of OnyX, flew into that compound and took out Elementrix. So really great play for them.
Yeah, nicely done. Rose, they went back towards this school kind of area, and the Gamers of Pakistan, they set home base in that area, so we might have a fight breaking out soon. I don't think Rose has the information right now, so if they do go in that building, Gamers of Pakistan might have the upper hand. Also, once again, good to say, Gamers of Pakistan, they're always spawning with 3 members, so they're going to be outnumbered right off the bat with Rose, but they've done some nice moves earlier.
Did you know that because Elementrix got taken out in 13th, that puts the Destroyer up to 12th? That gives them 4 points. They will finish in 23rd automatically.
GG, well played then. So that's going to be another Nepal team.
Yep, Nepal
making it to the Nepal.
Helping Nepal.
Man, that's patriotism to the next level. That's patriotism to a team.
It also helps and puts hype in a good position in terms of again,
eyes on hype now.
Yeah, they still need to climb up the ranking to around 10th place, depending on how many kills they get. Yeah, they need 6 points, and 10th place is 6 points. But obviously,
how much is 12 already? 12 is like, I guess,
12th place is 4 points.
12th place is 4 points. So they only need 2 more extra points to be on equal footing. And if they do want to try and get 7.
Yep.
Yeah, and they'll be just fine if they get 7 points. So hype definitely.
6 points will secure them.
It will secure them. Okay, so they're like 5 is even and 6 is over on top. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Although, hey, Nova, thank you very much for this crate, and it's an AWM. I haven't seen, like, during this entire wildcard series, we haven't seen many
early into the game.
Yeah, we haven't seen many AWM moves in this entire wildcard series.
No.
Maybe Nova's going to be pulling the trigger with this AWM. They're just rushing for it. Who's going to get it? And they also have a time 8 scope, which is great on this extended map. Although we have in the zone is actually pretty close to compared to what we had as a zone last game. And we're also going to have a part of the river, so maybe they're going to try and pull the trigger again and go for that river move. I would not recommend to do so again. It did work out for them last game, but maybe don't try and repeat that.
Yeah, just on a side note, Hype, the safe zone, it's working pretty well for them.
Yeah.
Rose have managed to heal up quite effectively. Grenades going out, not quite connected onto the side of Gamers of Pakistan. Like I said, Gamers of Pakistan, they've gained a bit more confidence in the last couple of games in terms of good results. They're looking pretty strong. They're looking a bit more aggressive, a little bit more polished in terms of their position and their gameplay. And let's hope if they can push Rose to the limit.
They're going to try and definitely do so. But it seems like Gamers of Pakistan, they just don't want to really move. They're waiting for Rose to try and engage. They are also in the zone, so nothing's going to really happen right now. So just going to try to wait for it. Though, Gamers of Pakistan, Yamin, he's just gone. He's just left. He doesn't want to deal with Team Rose. He knows how much of a threat they can be, so he's just a little bit scared. He can't. I'm just going to run away.
He could be getting into a higher position because he could have picked up a sniper or a time-fade scope as SNG. The Destroyer looking to get a couple of kills if they can take out SNG. They've already secured that 23rd spot on points alone, but they want to
They need more to get to regional finals. They got to try and get as much as possible right now. So right now, SNG also, they're going to get third man partied right now on the side. I don't know who by, but that's going to be actually Nova just in the distance. And they might even actually get the kill. He won't get regen in time. And yes, they do get the killing blow with that mini 14. GN doing some work for Nova.
By JN with the high grade scope from a distance.
That's a
shots.
That's a motorbike. It did seem like someone for a second though. If you don't have the names over, it does look like one.
Exactly. I wasn't sure. I was like, is the name not matching up, or is that a bike? But we do see AR Hype have gotten a kill onto the Destroyer, Maxman.
Oh, the Destroyer, they're safe, but still they're getting absolutely teared to shreds by Hype, and they need the points, the Imperium. So Hype, once again, they're going to try and get as much of an advantage as possible, and they actually get that for themselves. And Hype, they are looking really strong. They're doing a good job so far. They got
That's pretty good play by them.
Pretty good.
It's yet to give them a couple of kills, in fairness, from what I can see.
I think it kills only knocks, yeah.
Yeah. But move out again. Another Nepal team. They've been one of your favorites
dies to the zone
as well, Maxon.
Damn it, Rose, they're losing members to the zone slowly but surely. And look at yeah, KGSWAT, just Timay is going to be on his own. Sorry's just around the corner, man. Want to be a little bit cautious there.
OnyX, look at the hood of Doom.
The Hut of Doom? I thought it was the Hut of Dreams, Imperium.
Depends on who you are.
Depends what team we're talking about. Or the Hut's with you, or it's against you, Imperium.
Yeah,
exactly. You don't want a Hut against
pretty
you.
Much. There's no in between. You either love a Hut or you hate a Hut.
Damn it. That's the Shack squad.
Look Astral Doom, he's waiting.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice spray with the AK. Not connecting any bullets, though. Oh. That's not really what you want, Astral Doom. That's a hit ratio of 0% right there. Now, OnyX, they do have one knock on top of town, right behind that car. Does have a little bit of extra coverage, but though OnyX, they're trying to respond with heavy fire. They have two angles right now, and Mirza does almost get it down. He does get it down actually on top of Festa, but does get responded almost instantly. That's going to be a knock on both sides. They do get the grenades, going to try and come out guns blazing. Can they regen up Festa? They do have a first Ursat in that building. He could try and do so definitely, but I think it's they might be looking for the engage, but also like they have two members down on the side of OnyX. They do regen one back up. But they're just not going to really look to engage that fight. I think they should try and set location in one of those houses. But once again, they're just knocking members one by one. And they do not have that much coverage, Imperium. They're doing a great job with what's given to them. They're looking to rush right now.
And that's a good choice for them too, because in the building, they've limited kind of area. They can just focus on where they are.
They don't get third party too.
Exactly. As we do see Rose on the side of grenade shot in the game with panic, but now we do see the battle ensuing once again.
That's a wall. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work out like that. Going to try and turn around. He does get him in the back, and that's going to be AR losing another member for themselves. OnyX looking super strong right now. Still 4 members up and running and ready to dominate on the side of team of AR. AR though, Astral, he was put down in that building a little bit further back. And Ursa, you are the last hope for your team as a slowly but surely going to try and rush in. He's trying to have the advantage. He does have that third person, that TPP kind of view. So he can definitely use that to this advantage to be able to outmaneuver OnyX. But right now he has one member just going behind him, and I don't think he actually saw that. He might be in a really bad spot. I think he heard it. Grenade going to be coming on through. Is that grenade or flashbang? I'm not even sure. It was a flashbang, but he is out of the building, which is a really good situation to be in.
Are OnyX moving away?
I don't know. It seems like they're going to let Ursa make it out alive. they don't have the information. Maybe they thought they just left the fight, which might, like, you could assume that. So they're just going to leave it, and I'm okay with that with OnyX. You don't know, you don't have the information, so you can't really feel bad. But though Rose, they're picking another fight versus United Earth, and United Earth taken away, but they did secure their semi-final spot, so they're going to be still in the next few matches next week.
They are indeed. Move out, being consistent there, being aggressive there, occupying a nice area around, and they're getting kills left, right, and center, as Nova also getting the job done onto a couple of those teams around them. As this safe zone is closing, and Rose are down to 3 players with one of them knocked down.
Yeah, they got, I seen you, they were swooped out, but still able to barely regen back up in that open area, so they can make it out, but they're clashing against Rose. Rose, they did lose one member. There was Hodge to the zone, unfortunately. I don't know what really happened there, but now Hasina going to try and rotate out of that location once again. Rose don't want to really fight them way too much.
United Earth are still looking pretty good, Maxman.
Yeah, and Gamers of Pakistan is still around the corner, so we might have a 3-team clash coming up soon. And they got to try and regen back up. United Earth and Rose, they have 2 members extremely low, but Rose, once again, they will be outnumbered, and same for Gamers of Pakistan, because you have 4 members on the side of United Earth. Just going to have to depend on how they pull off this fight. Imperium, though, OnyX, and another compound. And not too far is S from the Destroyer, and they're very split, and I do not enjoy that.
No, but Destroyer does mean that still being in this game with 2 squads wiped. Hype are still in this. The Destroyer are still in this, Maxman. This is looking good for Nepal. As you do see, 1 member of AR, the final member of AR, was taken out by Nova.
Yeah, Nova get the upper hand, but look at that move out in the perfect position to hold that last zone, Imperium.
Yes.
Nova, they're still going to be leaving this compound now. They are out of zone. They've got to try and get the prime position in as fast as possible. And they're going to try and be on the move right now. I don't know if they've got any cars around. They do have cars there on the side of the building I just saw. And they should try and play around that. And we still have 9 teams remaining in the zone. It's actually so small. But a lot of the teams are like only have one, like we have a few one-man teams just remaining and sticking around. Going to have a nice little replay. There you go. That was sad. Unfortunately, you could just
wow.
Taking a car. Like I would not recommend.
I think that was a bit of an overkill to a certain extent.
A point is a point, Imperium.
Yeah, of course.
A point is a point.
It's just like, you know, okay, we need to secure this, guys. Okay, everybody rush on it. Great play, though, overall from Nova as they will continue. This is the last game of today. And we are down to 32 players with 9 teams. Yeah, last day of the group stage. Once again, these teams battling out to try and get maybe an extra semi-final spot up their sleeve. OnyX going to be on the move once again and try and rotate towards his allies. We'll be fine, though. We'll be able to do it. Still 9 teams up on the board. S, very lonely, must be extremely scary. You have 4 members of OnyX, a very scary team just around the corner. But though, Gamers of Pakistan, they're able to get the upper hand, and that's right back on top of OnyX. Nova losing members, same for Rose. Fights all around. Hype going to be losing Nixon to the zone. Now that's OnyX under fire. Might get also 3rd party very soon. Look at that spray with CM4 coming out from Wolf. He's doing a really good job so far. So now they're going to try and regen back up. They're going to try and explode that car. Okay, he's trying to do so. That's fine. Panic, just going to try and hit it up. But you've got to try and regen your ally, which he's going to do right now. Yep. Good call. But they got to force through a huge open field, Imperium, and that's Gamers of Pakistan not in a really good scenario to take this game. No. Hype are still in this, the Destroyer are still in this, but they're going right up against, I believe, Nova and Rose. If I am correct, they're in such a small place. Yes, because Bandit have taken out Rose in one area of this map, so close. And we do see OnyX Wolf finally getting another knockdown onto Panic.
Kills all around the boys, ladies and gentlemen, and now Gamers of Pakistan might be swooped off the surface of the earth, so they only have Yamin available. The zone will get the last kill on Yamin on their side. Though S, once again, the Destroyer does take a bit of grenade damage right there. Going to get slowly rushed over by Team Hype. By Team Nova. OnyX.
Oh, no! Wolf! Wait, Wolf gets actually knocked down by S.
Damn, he actually got the upper hand on OnyX. Nicely done there. He's trying to get that kill point. He needs to try and do so. Once again, Destroyer, they do get that position, but now he is going to get 3rd party. There it is. But that's not the end of the Destroyer. They were really splitting through him. They might be able to get it. Gamers of Pakistan, though, they're going to get swiped out. Very unfortunately, he's going to be knocked away by OnyX. And Vegeta doing a huge amount of work for their side.
They are indeed. OnyX is a full team. They've been doing really well this game. Although we have to say that look at the high ground Nova have, as well as the fact that United Earth are still in this team, in this game. 21 players alive, 7 teams. The Destroyer are still in this.
They are still like just one more member just around there, just trying to creep his way into the last zone. Never going to be clashing on through with Team Sorry, and Team Sorry doesn't seem like they have the upper hand right now. Another hut play. Love it or hate it, the hut will help you. That's going to be United Earth going to be sending their base in this location. They're a little bit split actually, but still look at that hype in that smoke. They can try and third party over on top of Nova if they want to try and do so. They're going to have that huge surprise factor. I'm not sure if they are ready to pull the trigger right now.
Snake is going to die. I think it's going to be down to Turtle. If Turtle can heal up and move out of this zone, it's going to be unlikely, but it is definitely enough for Hype to move in, as we do see United Earth trying to get the shots on, but occupying the hood. It's either the hood of dreams or the hood of death.
Hut of Doom even, the Shack team. Shack team. That would be a cool team name. Shack team.
Shack team.
Shack squad.
Oh, Turtle actually got in the car and he actually managed to somewhat survive, get out of the safe zone, but he is in the middle of this safe zone. He's just going to have to try and heal up, but yes, more action going on between Move out.
And OnyX, yeah, they were clashing, and now we only have 6 teams remaining in Imperium, which is going to be huge. They do set location in this building. The zone is on top of it right now. If they do not have the zone next time around, that's going to be a huge disadvantage for Move out. And Nova, though, a little bit split, not really enjoying what's going on, but look at that Hype Turtle. He's really just sticking around and just trying to play the snake move, snake skill over 9,000.
Playing the SNG handbook, you know? Now United are trying to move. Nova moving in with the vehicle.
He's got to break the shack.
Against, Nova.
Yeah, Nova going to be clashing with United Earth, and now they only have 2 members remaining. Nova, they do get the upper hand, and that's going to be United Earth swept away Imperium. Though the carded Explode pin Bandit and Gen on their knees, going to use the shack to his advantage. But he has team all around that shack. I don't think he can try and reach in the back up because they do have a few angles on top of him, like especially Shocklock from Team Sorry. But he doesn't see them from that far away, so he's going to be fine. But look at that.
Exactly. Pretty good play by SRY, the final member. You got Nova right near him. He's going to be able to occupy that rock quite effectively. Maximum, once again, Hype Turtle is still in this game. So we've got a team of 4, a team of 3, I think 2 teams of 1 and a team of 1, I think. But no, they don't take it on
overkill, Imperium. Damn.
Yeah, I know, right?
Guns blazing for Move out. That's going to be leaving 4 teams up and running for this #1 spot. Still, that's going to be a 1v1, v3, v4. And,
by the way, on a side note, with this finish, Hype could actually overtake the Destroyer in the overall standings.
Yeah, they might be able to.
Point out, Turtle is actually nice on health in the safe zone. He's allowing Move out and Nova to take each other out, so it could actually leave that a situation where we could see a 1v1 between Hype and SRY.
That might be something that's going to happen in Imperium. We have to wait and see, but right now the zone is still closing in. 15 seconds before it does close up right now. Going to be putting, especially SRY, the remaining member, in a really bad spot because he's going to have to run for it.
Yeah, exactly. He is going to have to run for it, but these 2 buildings occupied by these 2 behemoth teams. Nova move out, Nova moving in, grenades flying around, Bandit moving in. Zal Lee.
I believe that, that was a smoke. They're going to try and make it to the safety of that building, trying to get on the lower section of that construction. Still 4 members on the move out. They're doing a huge play and holding that position really well. They don't have the information on Turtle or, sorry, Shocklock. They'll be fine though. Nova, they are going to be getting Move out Rusin down. And they are responding with heavy fire, like despite the fact that they do not have any kind of protection.
They kind of have to,
nicely done. Not going to be doing any damage, unfortunately, but still really good amount of pressure.
Okay, grenade was thrown by AJ. He's going to throw another one. He's going to try and flank around and try and take Nova out left, right, and center. And now Smoke going to the left of him. Really great response coming out from AJ.
Yeah, grenade not connecting on anyone. Unfortunately, does he have the information right there? Oh, yeah, just if he goes up, he's going to be scouted really easily. Almost got someone. They do regen back up Bruce and putting it back to a 4. Oh, man, that grenade! And that engagement is Scar L from PMCO does get Xiaozi down. And that's going to be now a 4v1, v1, v2 scenario. And Move out still holding this hut so well. But they might get outmaneuvered at some point. Once again, Nova, they were doing a really good amount of pressure knowing what they were dealing with.
Yeah, as you can see, this is coming to the closing stages. These 4 teams still going. Once again, like I said, Nova and Move out. They're taking each other out. We still see Turtle and SRY. They're staying in this. Smoke grenades have been issued on the side of SRY that could actually be his downfall. And also, there's a loot crate that one of these guys could hide behind.
Yeah, they could try and use that loot crate to their advantage, but once again, the zone is going to be moving in the next 40 seconds, Imperium, and they're going to have to make their way slowly towards that hut because, like, I believe it's on it. I can't see. There's too many players. I think, it is on the hut.
It is. Otherwise,
straight on top of the hut.
Yeah, otherwise, move out would be moving out.
How many times have we done that joke there?
Not much. Not enough, man. Not enough.
Not enough. But yeah, like the zone is right on top, so really lucky situation to be in when you're on the side of move out. Sorry, Nova though, they're still going to try and zone out, but they just don't have the peak potential. They just can't pick that fight.
Yeah.
Did he have the? Oh, I thought he saw Turtle there for a
so
second.
did I.
Like, did he see him? Did he get him? No, it doesn't seem like that's the case.
Wait. Is Sandry able to be spotted out?
Oh,
No, Bandit
no,
gets knocked
Bandit.
down.
Yeah, Nova, one man still standing though. That's going to be GN from Nova. He's going to try and sneak it on that right section. No, that's going to be now turned into a 4v1 v1.
Turtle took a SRY, Max man.
Damn, he go get him. Nicely done. But now Nova, he's going to try. No, he can't regen him back up. If he does regen, he's going to give his location away, and that's Bandit just going to be going down. Unfortunately, that's now into a 4v1v1.
Look at Turtle,
making a run, trying to go there.
He's took down.
Yeah, they do lose Turtle from Team Hype. They're going to secure that third position, and that's going to be also Nova to secure in that second position. Move out one of my FAV teams, also from Nepal Imperium.
Yep.
Nepal has won 4 games in a row on day 6 of the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split. Brought to you through the power of Vivo.
Brought to you by... Wow, okay, that was a little bit random. So just overall standings, we do see that, the finishing positions move out first. Nova second,
TD
Hype
is 7th.
third, SRY fourth. Great play by them. And once again, Nepal, my boys, my country.
Wait, can I add on to that?
On top.
Wait, just put...
Yes,
Big boy Nepal.
Big boy Nepal. No, really great play by Move Out. They were a little bit lucky in terms of the safe zone.
The zone, yeah.
Stayed where they were. They occupied the hut, as we are going to see the highlights. No, I felt a little bit sorry for them because they just couldn't get in there enough. But you've also got to say that, like, Hype and SRY, one member each. We saw Turtle get a kill onto SRY.
SRY 4th.
Yeah.
Hype 3rd.
Yeah.
Second position going over to Nova. And then that's Move Out number 1 position.
Yeah.
They did really well, knowing that they, like, despite the fact that they only had 1 member remaining, still like in the top 4. That's just great.
As far as I know, like I said, I do believe with that fantastic result, Hype getting 3rd
Hype and TD 100%
will have given them 19 points. But I think that'll actually put Hype ahead of Destroyer in the overall standings.
That actually does. That puts Hype above the Destroyer. But they both then, that means
they
both Nepal
qualify.
teams make it through. Wait, actually, is there any Nepal team that's in the mind, like in the last 8? I don't think so. I think all the Nepal
I'll be able
teams.
to find that out.
We'll check that out for you guys.
Possibly.
Also, if you do want to check out that kind of information, go check out clubopen.pubgmobile.com and you have all the standings, all the info about your favorite teams, a lot from Nepal. Check it out.
As we do see Move Out occupying that hood for so long as you get to the end of the game. Bandit JN. Turtle did his best. He did show himself up. Unfortunately, probably at the wrong time. And then we see JN, he was doing his best to hide in distance, and Move Out got that final blow.
Turtle was the only remaining member of his team, Team Hype, when still 8 or 9 teams were still up. So he won, like, what, 6 extra positioning points for his team.
Yep.
That's just huge. He did great.
Really great play. Hype overall as a team, they survived so much. These are the results as we see in front of us. Move Out 30, got 10 kill points, 40 in total. Nova got 14 kills, as did OnyX, which puts OnyX, actually, even though they only got 14 kill stand points, they get 28 in total, moving Hype down to 4th, but like I said, Hype still getting enough. With those 2 kills, 21 points in total, SRY down below, United Earth. The Destroyer finishing in 7th place, Max Man, getting 11 points. And then, obviously, Gamers of Pakistan getting 8 points.
I've been talking for so long about the fact that Hype was so positive, and I couldn't say they paid out because it didn't pay out. And now it paid off. Today it paid off. For Hype, positive attitude will always bring you where you want. Then we're going to have to do a head-to-head in terms of teams Move Out versus Nova Esport. 10 kills for Move Out, 14 kills for Nova Esport.
2,664 damage. Wow. That is pretty spicy. And
That's
like you said, match points. Big oof.
Big oof.
big boy oof. What? Yeah, so great. Those 2 teams on top of their game in this last game. And also, like you said, when you talk about confidence and mentality, and when you're going into the semi-final stage where the teams will be whittled down from 16 to 12, it is great to go into next week's games with that high end result in the bag to kind of say to the rest of your team, or as a team, you go, we can do this, guys. We can get into the top 12. We can get into the top 5. We can push towards that live event. So yeah, really great play.
Bandit, 8 kills on his own. That's not what I call a one-man army. I don't know what is a one-man army. He has been so consistent, one of the most consistent players throughout the entire wildcard series.
Yeah.
Just absolutely insane
Remember
player.
on that first day when he got that 4-man kill with the grenade? Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So he started on a high and he's ended on a high. That's what I'm talking about.
It's not the end, though. Still got 2 weekends.
Okay, in terms of the first 2 weeks, my apologies. So yeah, really great play coming out from Nova overall, and particularly Bandit. So really nicely done from themselves. Man, honestly, I don't think I could have asked for a better finish to the first 2 weeks, a better finish to determine the semi-finalists going into next week. Nepal, absolutely.
It's a good day to be a Nepal fan.
It's a good day. I'm a Nepal fan. Are you a Nepal fan?
I'm a Nepal fan. Are you a Nepal fan?
Is the camera a Nepal fan? No, really. It honestly, it is, because when you talk about the fact that, and on a side note, Muva actually won 2 games. So all 4 games, like you said, went over to Nepal teams between Muva and Elementrix. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it's because when we look at these things, and when we cast tournaments, Maxman, there's always a small fear that either one team is going to run away with the leaderboard, or we're going to have these teams that could be in a chance to, let's say, qualify to the next stage, have no chance at all. And it's so good to be in this position where we can look in game after game after game and see these teams climb up.
And evolve overall.
And it really, honestly, makes me so happy to be able to
It's like a 1-month story, and you just follow all of the different actors.
It is. And this is, okay, semi-finals, Hype, Destroyer, all the other teams. You can find out more information in club.open.pubgmobile.com to find out who has qualified for the semi-finals starting next week. Then the big challenge begins, Maxman. We are going to whittle these teams down over 3 days next week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, going from 16 teams to 12. It's going to get even spicier. And honestly, I would put money, I'm not a betting man on the side note, on Hype and Destroyer showing up and getting into the top 10, never mind the top 12.
Yeah, they got to try their best. That was like an insane amount of action coming out today for the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split. Once again, brought to you through the power of Vivo, the official sponsor and smartphone of this split. If you'd want some crispy gameplay, definitely a phone you want to go and check out. Vivo. Anyways, Imperium, we are done for today and for this
weekend.
This
for
group stage.
Yeah,
do you have any ending words before we do close this up?
No, it's just great to see the support. Don't forget to check out the other regions that are happening today in their final days. You have
Asia, India right now.
Happening. No, is it?
It's
yeah,
India
Sorry,
right now.
India happening right now. You got EU later on. You got MEA, and then you got NA later on. So there's still a lot more PUBG Mobile Club Open action happening.
And they're going to be fighting for their spot, their respective spot in the semi-finals. So this is the day where all of the action is going to be unpacked. And also, so once again, today, 8 teams not going to be unfortunately making it out. If you do want to try again for the full split, you can definitely do so.
Yep.
But now it's slowly getting closer to the creme de la creme playing against each other. Forgive my French, but what the baguette?
What the baguette?
What the baguette?
I think on that note, mate, I think we should close that, Max.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for watching at home. If you enjoyed it, once again, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, hit that like, subscribe, or follow button to be notified when we do go live again. My name was Maxman, joined by Imperium, supporting Nepal and all of the other regions out there. Thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome, and we'll see you all next. We'll see you all next time.
Next week.
Next week. See you guys.
Up your game. Vivo V15 series. Vivo.
Zombie, Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding the skill will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?